Hi students, welcome to yet another JEE live discussion, and today we'll be discussing on the paper that happened today in the morning shift, my dears, in 24/1/2025. Okay, my dears, so according to the questions we can see that again it's the same repetition of few questions that happened in the previous 2 days, right sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay, and the paper was not difficult also, it was a moderate paper. Everybody who will have the concepts of CBSE are able
For
to
sure.
do these questions. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
okay.
yes,
So let's start with the questions. Let's not waste our time, my dears. Okay, moving on to question number 1. So Karthik sir, you can start, sir, please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. So coming to the first question. If fifth, sixth, and seventh term, sir, see, sir.
Binomial expansion.
A direct
normal.
a question
1 plus
from binomial.
X raised to n form, right,
Yes,
sir?
sir. Yes, sir. Exactly, sir. So if fifth, sixth, and seventh term of a binomial expansion are in AP, then the greatest binomial coefficient in the expansion of. So first we'll see fifth term, sixth term, seventh term. I mean coefficients of these terms are in AP. So here n value is n plus 4. The coefficient of fifth term will be n plus 4 C4.
Yes.
The coefficient of sixth term n plus 4 C5. The coefficient of seventh term n plus 4 C6.
Yes.
Now these three values are in arithmetic progression. So if A, B, C are in AP, then 2B is equals to
2b is equal to
A
a
plus
C.
C.
Yes, sir.
So which implies 2 times n plus 4 C5. n plus 4 C5 is equals to n plus 4 C4 plus n plus 4 C6. Sir, we can divide n plus 4. So 2 is equals to n plus 4 C4 divided by n plus 4 C5 plus n plus 4 C6 divided by n plus 4 C5. Sir, we have as from property NCR divided by NCR minus 1 is equals to n minus r plus 1 divided by r.
Yes.
Now by using that, so 2 is equals to n plus 4 C4, r is 5.
So 5 by
n minus n plus 4 minus 4 whole
5.
in the numerator 5 plus n plus 4 minus 5 divided by 6.
It is just reciprocal, my dears.
Exactly, sir. Exactly, sir. So that implies 2 is equals to 5 divided by n plus n minus 1 divided by 6. So we can go with cross multiplication, sir. 6n into 2 is 12n is equals to 5 6 30 plus n square minus n. So if we take all things to the right hand side, n square minus 13n plus 60 is equals
so you
to
will get two values for n, my dears.
Yes, sir.
10 and
Exactly.
3. 10 and 3, two values, my dears.
10 and 3.
Yes.
6 5 is 30. 30 it is, sir. Sorry. 6 5 is 30.
yes.
So is equals to 30. So this can be factorized as n minus 3 into n minus 10 is equals to 0. That means the value of n can be either 3
Or 10.
or 10. N is equals to 3 or 10. Now they are asking us to greatest binomial coefficient in the expansion, which is nothing but coefficient of the middle term.
Middle term.
So if n is 3, n plus 4 will be 7.
The
If
middle
n
term
is
would be
3, if n is 10, n plus 4 will be 14. So the middle term in this expansion will be either 7C3 coefficient of middle term, sir.
Yes.
7C3 or 7C4.
But here both are same.
Both are same. 7C3 is equals to 7C4 value. Whereas if n is equals to 10, n plus 4 is equals to 14, and we will be having 15 terms.
15
So in
terms.
that case, middle term is 14C7.
14C7.
Now, so as per the option, 7C3 value is 14C. 14C. Yes, sir. 14C7. So that implies 7C3 is equals to 7C4, and 7C3 value is
35.
Yes, sir. And 14C7 we are not having in the options, so we reject n is equals to 10. So L will be only 7. That means the greatest binomial coefficient in the expansion of 1 plus x square whole power n plus 4 will be 35. Next question, sir.
Next question. Now it's a 3 by 3 matrix, my dears. It's a direct question from CBSE only.
Yes,
we
sir.
have 4 times adjoint, my dears. So we know the formula that
Direct formula, sir.
yes, a direct formula. If you're trying to take adjoint k times of a matrix A and you're trying to take determinant of that, it's going to be determinant of
whole power
n minus 1
whole
the
power
whole
k.
power k.
Number
if
of
adjoint is taken k times, you have to do it determinant of A whole
N
raised to n minus 1. Here determine the way is equal to
3,
2
sir.
minus.
Yes, sir.
Okay, n is equal to 3, so 3 minus 1 is again 2, and it goes how many times?
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times, sir.
So the answer is 2 raised to 16.
Direct
Simple,
answer, sir. Direct answer.
Simple one-step answer, my dears.
Exactly, sir.
Very simple, my dears.
Next question, sir.
Evaluate this, my dears. Again, see, you can see a square root form. Yes, you can simply try to rationalize this, my dears. If you try to rationalize this, what happens is you're going to get it as cosec x into rationalize means the square root goes 2 cos squared x plus 3 cos x minus cos squared x plus sin x plus 4 whole divided by rationalize, my dears, 2 cos squared x plus 3 cos x under the root plus cos squared x plus sin x plus 4 under the root. Now this is the defined value, the denominator.
So
we can put the limit
Limit of x tends to 0
here itself.
And this is going to be still, you can write it as 1 by sin x.
It's an indeterminate
Yes,
form, yeah.
1 by sin x, and this is going to become cos squared x and plus 3 cos x minus sin x minus 4.
Minus 4. Divided by, if you
divided by,
zero,
this is going to be 0,
that is,
2 plus 3 is
root
going to be
5.
root 5,
This becomes,
and that is also root
that
5.
is eventually becomes 2 root 5.
2 root 5.
Then it's
And
an-
now it's again 0 by 0.
zero,
You
that
can use
is
L'Hopital's rule, my
and
dears.
yes, then it
Simply
will
use
become-
L'Hopital's rule. The
then,
derivative is going to be
minus
minus 2 cos x
sin
sin
x
x
minus 3
minus 3 sin x minus cos x
divided by cos x into 2 root 5.
root 5. Now you can directly put x equal to 0 in this, my
Then you
dears.
will get
You will get minus 1 divided by 2 root 5 as the answer.
Direct.
Very simple answer.
Very easy question.
Very simple answer, because it's again 0 by 0. You can use L'Hopital's rule. Very simple concept.
So,
First, just rationalize it, my dears.
Then
Why rationalization? Because otherwise, if you try to do L'Hopital's directly, you will see a very complicated derivative. That is why you rationalize it, and
You will
this
get the
denominator
answer,
becomes
yes,
a
yes.
rational term. So you can very easily do it. Minus 1 by 2 root 5, the fourth answer, my dears. Next question, my dears.
yes, it is given that two vectors, vector A is equal to I plus 2j plus 3k and vector B is equal to 3 plus j minus k, and it is given that vector C is coplanar with vector A and vector B. Also, vector A dot vector C is equal to 5 and vector C is
Perpendicular to B.
So if you look at this question, a unknown vector is given and other two vectors are given and some relationship between them is also given. A lot of these questions is asked in 2024 and 23.
23 also, sir. We did many questions based on this concept also, sir. So as C is coplanar with A bar and B bar, so C can be written as linear combination of A bar and B bar. So C bar is equals to some lambda A bar plus some mu B bar.
Okay. Then
Now they have
a vector A dot vector C is equal to 5 and we had dot here with A, right?
yes, sir. We have given A bar dot C bar is equals to 5, and also C bar is perpendicular to B bar, so B bar dot C bar is equals to.
These two we can equate here.
Yes, sir. First,
can equate here,
it's better. We'll define this C bar now, sir.
Yeah.
So C bar is equals to lambda times A bar. So I of lambda into 1 lambda plus 3 mu.
3 mu plus j into
J of 2 lambda
plus mu plus k into
K times
3 lambda minus mu.
Super,
Okay,
sir.
then
So
we can
that
dot-
with the dot of C, that with the dot of A bar.
becomes 0. That is, we can dot from here. That is A dot of this is equal to 0.
5.
That is,
A dot C is equals to
we
5.
can write A here, right? Directly.
Yes, sir.
That is,
So that is A bar dot C bar is equals to 5 implies 1 into lambda plus 3 mu.
1 here
1 into lambda
that
plus
is,
3 mu.
plus
2 times 2 2s are 4 lambda plus 2 mu.
is plus
And 3 3s are 9 lambda minus 3 mu is equals to 5. So
That
we'll
is-
be getting a linear equation in terms of lambda and
that
mu.
is lambda plus 4 lambda
5 lambda, 14 lambda
plus
plus
6 cancel 2 mu
5 mu minus which is 2 mu
is
is
equal
equals
to
to 5. We'll take one equation in terms of lambda comma mu,
B
sir.
dot C is equal
B
to
dot C is equals to 0.
is,
If we use this particular
that is 3 1 and minus 1 over here, right?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That is, it
So
becomes
3 lambda plus 9 mu
plus 2 lambda plus mu minus 3 lambda plus mu
minus 3 lambda plus mu is equals to 0.
That is 3
So,
lambda 3
gets
got
cancelled. 2 lambda we have
and
9
11
plus
mu 10
11,
mu 11 mu.
11 mu is equals to
Zero.
0. So
That
from
is-
these two equations, we'll be getting lambda and mu.
And that substituted here, take the magnitude.
Then we'll be getting C bar, sir.
That's all. That's
Now,
all.
yes, so once we substitute lambda comma mu in this particular equation, we'll be
get
getting
C,
C bar.
and then we can take the
find the
max.
value of mod C bar. That's it.
Okay,
It's a
that's
very
all.
simple question, sir.
Concept
They can
is-
do it actually,
okay, the concept
because
is
our
correct.
students are gems.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Next question, sir.
The area of the region bounded by, it's not there, right?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
Next question.
No, we'll just come with 4x plus 2.
X square plus
Plus
4x
4x
plus 2
2. Yeah.
less than or equals to
Y
less than or equals to
mod x plus 2.
mod of x plus 2.
This was the question.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so
We
much.
can construct this.
So first we'll take this
equation,
parabola, sir.
that is
Y is equals to x square plus 4x plus 2.
Okay, then we
We'll
can
write it as by using completing square method.
that is
Plus
plus
4
4
minus 2
minus 2.
plus 4 minus 2.
Take minus
So
2
y
times
plus 2
2
is equals to x plus 2 whole square. Wow, sir. Standard form, sir.
Yeah, then we
X
can
plus 2 whole square is
is
equals
equal
to
to
y plus 2.
which is a
So this
parabola
is
opening
upward
parabola.
opening
only
upward
the vertex
parabola
will change from origin to
minus 2
minus
comma
2.
2.
Therefore,
So
it
that
becomes-
means
it will be like this, right?
exactly, sir.
Like
So
this.
this vertex is minus 2 comma minus 2. Exactly,
And
exactly.
y is equal to mod x plus 2 will be like this.
At x is equals to minus 2.
Minus 2. That is,
So this is minus 2 comma 0.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
minus 2 comma 0.
Yes, sir.
And I think it will intersect, right?
Intersect at
Yeah.
y axis.
That is, will be like this. Okay.
Yes, sir.
We need to find the area of, yes.
Yes, sir.
This
Now
one.
we'll find the points of intersection first.
Yeah.
So this is actually y is equals to 2.
2 and
Y is equals to 2.
we need to find the area of this region.
Exactly, sir.
And this is 2, right?
Yes,
and what
sir.
about this point?
This point minus x minus 2 and this is y is equals to x plus 2.
So if we substitute
So if we
the 2
put
here, it will be
0. Y-axis.
it
if
will
we
be
put
0
x is 0, y
and
is
then
equal
y
to
is equal to 2.
Yes, sir.
And in here it will be
minus 4 comma 2.
minus 4 comma 2. Yes.
Exactly.
Then how will you find the area of a parabola like this?
So we have a formula
Direct
now, sir.
Formula like the formula is like
2 by 3 times base into height.
Right. Like the similar, see in most of the case, if you observe the value of parabola comes like 16 by,
By
3,
3, by
32
3.
by 3 like that.
Exactly.
So we can use this formula. See, only if this it is symmetrical with respect to the axis.
Yes,
Otherwise,
exactly.
we cannot use this formula. If you look at
And
this,
that too, this line should be perpendicular to the axis.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then if you look at this, the height will be what? Minus 2 to 2.
4
height
units,
is
sir.
4. That is 2 by 3 into height is 4. And what about the base from here?
Is
to
also
here, right?
4, sir, from
Yeah,
minus
it is
4 to 0.
0, that is
So
4.
area of parabola
It's
itself
like,
will be 4
32 by
into
3,
32 by 3
3.
square units.
Then
Minus,
we can subtract this triangle to get the net area.
so this is
Here.
clearly in standard form, half into base into height.
That is
So half into base, sir.
4.
4. Height, sir,
Height is 2.
2 units.
That
Yes,
is,
sir. So that is
32
32 by 3
minus
minus
4,
4,
that is
3
20
4
by
12,
3.
20 by 3
That's
square
it,
units, sir.
Okay.
Next question, sir. So, dear friends, coming to the next question, if you just look at this pattern, dy by dx plus py is equals to q, which
Yesterday
is
also this question
yes,
came
sir,
up.
yes, sir. Even day before yesterday also,
Yeah,
sir.
Same thing is coming every day.
So, dy by dx plus py is equals to q, which is nothing but LDE in direct y itself. So, LDE type 1, which is dy by dx plus py is equals to q, where both p comma q are functions in x. Now, first we'll find integrating factor. If is equals to integral p dx e power p is x
X by-
divided by 1 plus x square. So, actually, it is in standard
Yeah,
form, sir. If
half
we
and
multiply and divide by 2, so this we get half into integral
Log
2x by 1 plus x square is log mod 1 plus x square.
And
Power 1 by 2 we have, so root
of 1
1 plus x square will be our integrating factor.
And the solution is y into root of 1 plus x square
Is equals
is
to
equal to
integral q root x by
root of 1 plus x square
into root 1 plus x square.
Cancels off immediately, my dears.
Yes, sir.
So y into root of
1 plus x square
root of x
2 by 3 times
x
x
raised to 3 by 2
x root
plus c. Okay, so
They have
y
the-
is 0, x is 0.
That
what
means
is
c will
going-
be 0,
C
sir.
will be 0 only. So
If we
c
put-
is equal to 0. So then
Then
what
we
is y? Y of 1. So
Put x is
means-
equals to 1 in this.
Yeah.
So if we put x is equals to 1, y into root 2 is equals to 2 by 3. That's it.
So y
So
is equal to
y is
root
equals
2
to
by 3.
root 2 by 3.
Yes, option 3, my dear.
My
Very
God, sir,
simple.
direct
Simple,
question, sir.
straightforward question, my dear. Like it's third time this year, my dear. Third time.
Yes,
So
sir.
easy, my dear. Okay.
Next question, sir.
Alpha and beta are real numbers such that sec squared, my dear. So simple. Sec squared theta 1 plus tan squared theta.
Trigonometric identity, sir. So secant square theta minus tan square theta is equals to 1.
So you
We can write secant square as 1 plus tan square.
So this directly can be written 1 plus alpha squared.
Directly, sir. 1 plus alpha square.
And this is going to be 1 plus beta square.
1 plus beta square
Is equal to 36.
is equals to 36.
So alpha squared plus beta squared is equal to 34.
Yes, sir.
Alpha plus beta is equal to 8.
Alpha plus beta is equals to 8.
Just simply square it. So you'll get alpha plus beta. The whole squared is equal to alpha squared plus beta squared plus 2 alpha beta, my dear.
From there,
that's 34. This is 64. 64 is equal to 34 plus 2 alpha beta.
From here
so
we'll be
alpha
getting
beta is equal to
30 by 2, 15.
which is equal to 15.
Yes, sir.
So
Alpha beta we got.
So
now they are asking us to find alpha square plus beta. So that
you
means
can just put this in quadratic form to get the two values alpha
yes,
and beta.
sir. We can use alpha minus beta whole square is equals to alpha.
You can directly put in quadratic form. No, better that's
fine, sir. Fine,
so
sir.
X squared minus, you just solve it. X squared minus alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta is equal to 0. Direct quadratic equation.
X
So
square.
X squared minus 8x plus
15 is equals to 0.
So that is 5 and 8. So x minus 5 into x minus 3 is equal to 0.
So 1 will be
5 and 1 will be 3, sir.
yes, sir.
So you just put and check what is
Alpha less than beta they have given, sir. So
alpha
alpha will be 3
Alpha will be 3 and
beta will be
5.
Sir, 5.
So
So
you put
alpha
that-
square
so
9 plus 5
plus 5
which is equals to
14.
Sir,
Option
sir,
B.
sir, sir.
Yes,
sir,
so
sir.
simple. It's based on 10 stand idea.
Exactly,
Nothing bigger than that. If you know this from trigonometry and inverse trigonometry of 11th and 12th, this is very simple, my dear.
Exactly,
Simple concept. Moving on to next question, sir.
So yes, sure, sir.
Direct textbook NCRT question, my dears. In that, the question is slightly different. They said that if you get a 6, you win. If you don't get a 6, you lose. That's the question. Here, the sum should be 5 and the sum should be 8, sir. Karthik, sir.
Yes, sir. So two persons A and B throws a pair of dice alternatively. For A to win, he should throw sum of 5 before B throws sum of 6. If A throws first, then the probability that A wins is. So what is the probability of A to win is, so A will be winning the game if he throws sum 5. So what are all the cases that he can get sum 5, sir?
5 by 7.
1 4
1 4
or 4 1
4 1 2 3
2 3
3 2.
3 2. That's it, I guess.
That's it, yeah. 4
So
by
sample
36.
space is anyhow 36, which is 4 by 36. Now what is the probability of B winning? To get sum 8. So that means 2 6 6 2
3 5
3 5
5 3
5 3
and 4 4
and 4 comma 4.
that is 5 by 36.
Only 5 by 36.
Yeah.
Now if A throws first, that means A started the game, sir. So then the probability that A wins. So probability of A winning will be.
So it is an interesting question.
So this is a question where it infinite. It can be like infinite sequence.
So if A
so it can be like
the
first A started the game.
Yeah, the case
and
one
A won
like
the game.
A won the game.
Or
And case 2 like
case 2
started like A loses the game.
Then
B
again
also
B should lose the game
and
A win the game.
And next one like
A
loses,
started
B
losed,
loses, A loses,
again B loses,
and
then A winning the
A
game.
winning. See,
So
it
in
will
that
goes on like that up to infinite term.
yes, sir.
But
Yes,
if you
sir.
look at that, it will be GP and
Infinite geometric progression A by 1 minus, sir. So probability of A winning is 4 by 36.
And it is 32 by 36.
32 by 36
and B
into
not win
31 by 36
that is
plus 4 into 4 by 36
4 by 36 plus
plus and so on. So
yes,
clearly this is an infinite
so
geometric
with
progression
common
with
reference,
first term 4 by 36 and common ratio
32 into 31 by
36 into 36.
That is, it
So
will be
yes infinity is equals to
4
A by 1 minus
that
R
is 4 by 36
by
divided by
1 minus
32
by
into 31
into
divided by
36 into 36.
into 36. That
Yes,
is,
sir.
4 by
4 divided by
4
36
divided by 36
divided by
36 into
36 square
that is 1296
1296
1296 minus divided by 36 into 36 and 32 into 31 is We need to do that, I think.
Yes, sir. 32 into 31 will be
32, 96. That is
So
9.
you can get this 9 by 19, sir.
9 by 9.
That is 9
Just by
I
simple.
think they can do easy, sir.
Yes,
That
sir.
is 9 by 9. It is file.
So 36, 36 gets cancelled. We'll be getting
We cancel, and after that you will get the answer
9 by 19.
19.
Okay. Next question.
Super, sir. Super. A direct question, sir.
Yeah.
So a question
Again,
from statistics.
Yeah.
Yes,
For
sir.
a distribution of 10 observations, it is given that sigma I is equal to 1 to 10 xi is equal to 55 and sigma I is equal to 1 to 10 xi square is equal to 328. If the observations 4 and 5 are replaced by 6 and 8 respectively, then the new variance is. See, these types of questions are asked a lot of times. Some of the times they will miss these two values.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes.
they ask
That's
you-
it.
Yeah. They
What
ask you
about
to find
the mean of remaining observations or
observations like that.
standard deviation
So
of
this is
remaining
like that.
observations?
Okay, so it is
So-
given sum is 55, right?
Yes,
That is x1 plus
x2 and so on till x10.
X
10. First one.
Yeah, x8 plus 4 plus
5.
5, that is equal to
55.
55. Therefore,
Mean.
x1 plus x2 plus etc plus x8 is equal to 4 plus 5 is 9. 46.
55 minus 9.
That is 46, right?
Yes, sir.
Therefore, we need to add the 6 and 8, right?
Yes, sir.
If it is x1 plus x2,
X2
plus etc plus 6
X-
plus
8 is equals to 46 plus 6 plus 8.
46 plus 14, right? That is 60.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I have a suggestion, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this 4 plus 5 is 9. This 6 plus 8 is 14.
Then we
the
can
only
subtract
difference is
also.
5.
Yeah.
We can add
5 to that finished.
Exactly,
Yeah,
sir.
that's
Exactly.
all.
So, don't
then
do this much. You can just
Okay.
simply add 5 and say that the sum is
5, yeah.
60.
60, right,
60
right,
by
right.
10. The new mean is
New mean will be
Yeah, that
60
is
divided by 10,
that
which is
60,
6.
yeah. Then next one is the sum, right?
Sum of the
That
squares
is
of the
x1
observations.
Square plus x2 square plus etc plus
X10
x8
Square plus 4 square plus 5 square.
5 square is equal to
here what we can do is
328. The Bruins are
60
yeah,
squares
yeah,
and
yeah,
subtract.
it. Yeah, that's it. That's
just
it.
take the squares, subtract from
That is
that.
41.
Just take the squares and add it to it.
That is,
Finished. Or just add the difference.
41 minus 328, right?
Yes, sir.
This is 100. This is so 59. So you add 59 to that.
That
Yes,
is
sir.
328.
387, I think.
So sigma xi square will
Square
be
will be
328
plus
381. 387.
plus
59. That is 387.
387.
Yes.
So now clearly standard deviation we have, sir.
Variance,
variance, huh?
We have the
Yeah.
formula
So
like
direct
sigma
sigma
x
is-
square by n, right?
Minus sigma x bar whole square.
That is the whole square.
X
That
bar
is,
whole
it will
square.
be 387 divided by 10
10.
Minus
minus
x bar 6 square 36.
6 square, that is 36.
38.7.
387 minus 360 divided by 10, that is 27 by 10. The final answer is what?
2.7, sir.
Okay.
Exactly, sir.
Easy
2.7.
question. Okay.
Next question, friends.
Yeah,
S be the
it's a
set of 10 distinct primes,
and A be the set of products of two or more
2 or more elements from the set S. So if P is equals to set of ordered pairs of x comma y such that x belongs to S and y belongs to A. So first do understand what is P, friends. P is the set of all ordered pairs x comma y such that x belongs to S, where S is set of 10 distinct primes,
yeah.
and y belongs to A, where
And
y is
divided by x.
where y is
Divided by
where y is
x.
divided by x. That means y is divisible by x.
Then you need to find n of p, right?
N of P, number of elements in this P.
P, okay,
So
okay.
number of elements in P is nothing but number of ways we can form the ordered pairs
Yeah, and
x comma y. So
See,
number of ways
today's
of forming.
question, I think this was a somewhat typical question.
Yes, sir. Or only this
Yeah,
this thing,
is
sir.
this
Actually,
one, yeah,
yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah.
So first number of ways we can form x.
is, out of 10. See, they
Distinct
haven't told
primes.
the first prime or like that. Any
Nothing, 10 distinct
so
primes.
We can take it like 10c1.
Out
right?
of 10 primes, we select one.
Like
So
10c1
10c one way
yeah, then
into number of ways we form
I
y.
like
Now whatever
we are see,
whatever the
ordered
prime
will
that
be
we have
like this,
taken.
right?
Yes,
if we
sir.
have taken 2 here, it should be 2 here, and
For compulsory.
multiples, yeah, then
And one more should be there. At least one more should be there.
Therefore,
So-
the other prime we can place it like this, 3, 5, 7, etc.
Exactly.
9 primes will be there.
Exactly.
See, the inclusion, exclusion.
Principle of inclusion and exclusion.
Therefore, we can either select
Either select or deselect this.
Select 1
Or
plus,
NC2.
NC2. See, this we already selected, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
it's already here in one.
So which is in one way.
NC1 plus NC2, etc. up to how many numbers?
ENC, sir.
NC9.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
See, either we can select any 1 or 2 or 3 up to all 9. But there is one thing which there is one way which that is this will be 2 raised to 9 minus 1.
Yes, sir.
Because we know that NC0 plus etc plus NC
Some of the binomial
to n,
coefficients.
yeah, that is 2 raised to n. That is 2 raised to n minus 1. This will
So
be
into 2 power n minus 1.
That is 10
2
into,
power n is 512.
10 into 511.
Yes, sir. 512 minus 1, 511.
That is 51110. Okay.
That's it, sir.
That's it.
Oh, option
the
yes, sir.
percentage of students who have done this question will be slightly less. Yeah. Next question.
Yes, sir.
So we have a question, my dears. It's
Mn
is equal to 0 to 1, x raised to m minus 1, 1 minus x raised to n minus 1 dx. And they're saying that m and n are greater than 0. And they're asking you what is the value of I 914 plus I 1013.
Okay.
So you can just use the beta method or the other one. You can.
Yeah, see, this is a direct question like the.
We have a direct result for this, my dears. We have
x raised to m minus 1 into 1 minus x the whole raised to n minus 1 dx. The corresponding formula is like m minus 1 factorial into n minus 1 factorial divided by m plus n minus 1 factorial. So, if you substitute 9 here, it will be like.
So 914 means m is going to be 9 and n is going to be 14.
40.
So you just put that over here.
Yeah, that is, it becomes 8, right?
8 factorial into 13 factorial by.
It is 8 factorial into 13 factorial divided by, and this becomes, this is 22, right?
Yes.
21.
22 factorial.
Yeah, that is.
9 plus 14, so 23
no, sorry, 9,
minus
right?
1,
yeah,
22.
yeah. That is
8 factorial into
8 factorial into
13 factorial,
yeah, 13 factorial divided
by 22 factorial. This is the answer.
Yeah.
And then for the next one, I 1013, my dears. If you talk about I 1013, it is going to be 9 factorial into 12 factorial divided by
22 factorial.
22 factorial again. Yeah. So we want the sum of this. So it's going to be 8 factorial into 13 factorial divided by plus 9 factorial into 12 factorial divided by 22 factorial.
Okay.
My dears, it's again very similar. See, you can write this as 8 factorial to 13 factorial.
And you can take it as common.
Yeah, and then you can, if you simplify it, you get the answer.
Then rest they will do it.
Yes, rest you can do it, my dears.
Like third one or
it's 913. 913 the answer is.
Okay,
so you can simplify it and get it, my dear. So it's nothing difficult over here. You can just simplify it, you can get to the form. So you just need to get the form, that's all. So 913 will look like, see, the final answer is going to be 8 factorial into 12 factorial by 13 plus 9, 22, 21 factorial. If you are getting that, the answer is over.
Fine.
You can simplify. See, you can simplify it, my dears. Nothing wrong here. 8 factorial into 13 factorial plus this can be written as 9 into 12 into, see, 8 factorial into
9.
This is 13 we need, so we can multiply 13, divide by 13.
Yeah.
So that will create here 13 factorial.
Yeah.
And then you can write this as divide by 13 into 9. So this you can simplify it, my dears. If you simplify this by taking it out common, you will get to that answer very fast.
Yes.
Otherwise, you simplify it completely, it will be very complicated. Don't simplify it completely. You can just come to that answer.
See, there is one more method. If they can go through the product, the highlight rule or something like that, then also, but it's really lengthy.
It's really lengthy. That's why we're not going to that.
One more method, actually, you can put the sin x for this one, and then also you'll get the answer. But compared to the other method, this is the more.
This is just numerical, so you can easily get to the answer. That is why. Though it looks, calculation looks very lengthy, that's all, my dears.
Next one.
The number of 3-digit
numbers which is divisible by 2 and 3, but not divisible by 4 and 9.
So 3-digit numbers, my dears, divisible by 2 and 3. 2 and 3 means divisible by 6. That's all.
And it is not divisible by 4 and 9 means 36, right? See, there are 900 numbers, right? 900 3-digit numbers. And those 900 3-digit numbers which are divisible by 6 is like this. How many numbers? Just 150 numbers are there. And those from those 3-digit numbers are like, there are 900 numbers in total, which can be divisible by 36 is like 36 into 5 is 190, into 5 is 900, therefore it will be 25. We need to subtract this from this, therefore it will be 125. 125 is the correct answer. Or you can go for the inclusion exclusion principle to get this one, okay?
Okay, my dear. So moving on to the next question, all of you. The product of all real roots of this equation, my dears. Can you please look at the equation here? X squared minus 9x plus 11, the whole squared, my dears. You can just check this discriminant for this quadratic form is positive.
Discriminant is greater than 0.
So it is going to have real roots, definitely. The next one is also a quadratic equation, my dears, which has real roots, no doubt. So x minus 4 into x minus 5 is having real roots is equal to 2. Now we want the product of all real roots. We know that a product of all real roots is
biquadratic equation. Ax power 4
biquadratic or any quadratic, you can say that it should be the last constant term divided by a.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Plus minus plus minus.
Yeah.
So if alpha, beta, gamma, delta are the roots of this particular biquadratic equation, then product of the roots will be E divided by A. So just identify what is
only the constants. We need only the constants.
And the coefficient
this
of
constant is 11 squared,
121, sir.
121. This is 4 5s are 20, so minus 20. And this 2 will come this side again, minus 2. So your constant is going to be 99. So 99 divided by this here 1. Everyone coefficient is 1. So final answer is just 99. Don't have to expand this and spoil your time, my dears. Understand that all real roots product is going to be the constant of the polynomial divided by the coefficient of the highest degree. That's all.
Exactly.
Okay, very simple idea, my dears. So next question, sir.
Next question, sir.
Sn is equal to 1 by 2 plus 1 by 6 plus 1 by 12 plus etc. n terms. The first 6 terms in AP.
The sum of first 6 terms
you have to find
AP
it. Is equal to
minus P and common difference P is given S2025. Dear friends, the moment you say this is a telescopic series. So by using method of difference, Sn is equals to, first we rearrange the terms. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 6 can be written as 2 into 3.
2 into 3, yes.
Plus 12 can be written as 3 into 4 and so on up to n terms. Nth term can be written as n into
n plus 1. Yes.
So by using telescopic series, by method of difference, numerator we can write it as 2 minus 1 divided by 1 into 2. This is 3 minus 2 divided by 2 into 3 plus 4 minus 3 divided by 3 into 4 and so on, plus n plus 1 minus 1 divided by n into n plus 1. Because each term we have numerator as 1, 1, 1. We can express that 1 as the difference of denominator 2 factors. So now Sn will be 2 by 1 into 2, which is 1 minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3 and so on plus 1 by n minus 1 by n plus 1. Now dear friends, minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3 and so on. Only the first and last term will be
there
remaining. So n plus 1 minus 1, which is n
by
divided by n plus 1.
Now they are asking us here S 2025. We need S 2025.
So S 2025 is equals to n divided by n plus 1. That is 2025 divided by 2025 plus 1, which is 2026.
Yes.
Now they have given sum of first 6 terms. So S6 is equals to root over 2026 into this. That is 2026 gets cancelled. Square root of 2025, which is 45.
Yes. So S6 is equal to 45.
45. Now
so
we have got,
do it, say that.
Yes, sum of first 6 terms is 45.
You can put
with first term is minus P and common difference is equals to P. So S6 formula will substitute, guys. 6 by 2, which is 3 into 2a plus n 2a plus minus 2p plus n minus 1, 6 minus 1, 5 into p is equals to 45. So 3 ones 3, 15. That means 5p minus 2p. 3p is equals to 15. P is equals to 5.
Then we have to find the absolute
So we have got
value.
Common difference and we have got first term. Now they are asking us to find the difference between 20th and 15th terms. That is A20 minus A15 absolute difference. Because if you are getting negative, then convert it to positive. So A20 minus A15. A20 is nothing but A plus
19D.
So just 19D minus 14D will get
14D. Sorry, once.
Difference of this is A plus 19D minus A plus 14D. A gets cancelled. 19D minus 14D, which is nothing but
5D.
5D. Already D is 5. So 5 5s are 25 will be our answer. So
Absolute
D is
D is P only, sir.
D is, yes, D is 5, which is 5 5 is a 25 will be the correct answer.
So numerical problem, so it's 25. That's it. Next
Exactly,
question,
sir.
sir.
Next question, sir.
Again, this is a very common idea. F of x, F of 1 by x. Whenever you see these kind of questions, you immediately
and 1 by x.
replace x with what? 1 by x. Okay? Replace x with 1 by x, my dears. That is the question you have to do. Okay, sir. Can you start, sir, please?
Yes, sir. So they have already given a functional equation in terms of x and 1 by x. F of x plus 6 times f of 1 by x is equals to 35 by 3x minus 7 by 2. Now, we have got f of x plus 6 times of f of 1 by x is equals to 35 by 3x minus 7 by 2. So friends, we know this is a functional equation type question. The moment we see an equation in terms of x and 1 by x, the first thing that we do is replacing x with 1 by x. So f of 1 by x plus 6 times of f of x is equals to 35 by 3 into 1 by x, that is 35x divided by 3 minus 7 by 2. Now, by using elimination method, we have to exclude this f of 1 by x. So, for that, multiply the second equation with 6 both sides. So, 6 here, 36 here into 6. Now, take the difference, friends. Once you take the difference, then we get 6 times of f of x minus 36 times of f of x, which is equals to, sorry, f of x minus 36 times of f of x, that is minus 35 times f of x is equals to 35 by 3x, 35 by 3x minus 7 by 2 minus 35x divided by 3, which is 70x plus 2, 7 3s are 21. Clear? So now we have got f of x value. F of x is equals to, if we multiply with negative sign, f of x is equals to 1 by 35 times 21, 70x minus 21 plus 7 by 2 minus 35 divided by 3x. Now, what do we do? In place of f of x, they have given limit extends to 0, 1 by ax plus 1 by ax plus f of x. I hope everyone are clear till here. So guys, now 1 by limit extends to 0, 1 by alpha x plus f of x is nothing but limit extends to 0, 1 by alpha x plus f of x. Now we already know what is f of x. F of x is nothing but now f of x is 1 by 35 times 70x. 1 by 35 times 70x is limit extends to 0, 1 by alpha x plus f of x is 70x divided by 35, which is 2x minus 21 divided by 35 minus 21 divided by 35. 7 by 2 into 1 by 35, that is 1 by 10 minus 35 by 3x into 1 by 35, which is equals to minus 1 by 3x. Now guys, if you observe the limit, if you put x equals to 0, we are getting 1 by 0 plus 0 minus some finite minus 1 by 0. So clearly this is not in indeterminate form.
Because they said that it should be existing finitely. So finitely means that I should be able to eliminate this. If I had to suppose to eliminate this, you can simply compare and tell that
alpha is equals to 3. So directly we have got alpha is equals to 3. Now once alpha is equals to 3, now we will be eliminating that alpha, that means 1 by x terms. So we'll have 2x minus 21 by 35 plus 1 by 10. Now put x equals to 0. So this is the value of beta. So if you put x is equals to 0, 1 by 10 minus 21 by 35, which is 7 5s are 7 3s are 1 by 10 minus 3 by 5, 2s are 5s are 1 minus 10 minus 5 divided by 10, beta is equals to minus 1 by 2. So yes, alpha we got, alpha is 3 and beta is equals to 1 by 2.
And what is the value that we need over here?
Alpha minus
2 beta.
So 3 minus 2 times of minus 1 by 2, 3 plus 1, which is equals to 4. This is the value they are asking us to find.
So like this, these are the questions that we got in this exam series, my dears. And we have completed all, you can see that. See, the question pattern is very commonly very similar to what is happening in the last few years. And also This year, the same questions are being repeated, my dears. So if you keep preparing, focus on the areas which are commonly coming over the years, and just eliminate whatever has been eliminated from the CBSE also.
Exactly.
Just study basically what is in CBSE. That will be more than enough, and that will help you to cover a lot of questions. Then few additional questions which you practice out of the syllabus, you can get to these kind of ideas, my dears. I think that we have done enough questions in this. I hope that upcoming exams also will be easy for you, my dears.
It will be helpful for them.
Yes, yes. Please, if you haven't watched the previous 2 sessions also, please, it is there in our channel. You just go back and watch those videos, my dears.
Questions are recurring like
You
that.
can see how many questions
So
are
since
recurring over
like
these
since 3 days, if you have seen the paper, if you come across one particular analysis, one thing, sir, we have seen the questions from previous
many
years
questions
and
are
as well
repeated,
also
from this question.
from even the same shift from even this particular year 2025 also questions are being recurred.
Repeated, yeah.
Recurred.
In the typical types are very rare.
Yes,
Just
sir.
2 or 3 questions are the typical
So
ones. Yeah.
please, my dears, you just go through these 3 sets of question papers. That will give you a very clear idea on what is going to happen in the upcoming exams also, my dears.
So we have 2 more days of exam on
Yeah.
28th and 29th.
Yes.
And I'm wishing you all the
Wish
best.
you all the best for the upcoming exams, my dears. Hope that math will be again easy for us this time. Those who are raising in math, I'm sure that you will be the toppers in the JEE Mains
For sure,
2025.
sir. For sure.
Yes.
Exactly, sir.
Yes. So thank you, see you, my dears. We'll come
All-
back again the next video. Thank you and see you all. Bye.
All the best.
All the best.
Hi dears.
Hello everyone.
So today also exam was little bit easy, but not that much easy. Exam become little bit tougher. I hope so. Correct, right, students? Hadi, Vedadwani, all are there. I hope. So I think no need to waste the time. We can directly go to the question.
We
I
can
hope.
start the
we
question.
can directly
The
go to the
feedback,
question.
meantime, they will be giving us.
Yeah, they will
Okay,
give.
those
Yeah,
who
Hadi.
wrote
Okay.
the exam today, you can send the feedback, how the exam was and comparing with the last day's question and all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So shall we start, right?
Yes.
So actually the thing is that they don't want to worry. Questions are they can manageable, correct? Yeah, we can
Anyway,
go.
the percentile will be coming. If the
Whenever the
tough,
question is tough
it will
means
be-
the percentage will be more.
Yes,
Okay, no problem.
same.
Okay.
Okay, let's
So
start
we
with
can
this
go to
one.
the questions. Okay, sir. You start, sir.
Yes, we'll start. Yeah. See, the first question is, which of the following is the strongest oxidizing agent? It's the D and F block chapter question. You know that one here. Lanthanides have a common oxidation state, and that is stable in aqueous solution, that is +3. So +3 oxidation state is stable in aqueous solution. So in case of this one, you know that one, europium 2+ will converted to 3+, and cerium 4+ also will converted to 3+. So we can write cerium from +4 will accept 1 electron and converted as cerium +3. So this reaction process is called reduction, which undergoes reduction is called as oxidizing agent. Oxidizing agent, correct. So this is the one they are asking, which is the strongest oxidizing agent. Remaining, this one will not turn because it's stable one. This will undergo oxidation, which means it's a reducing agent. And this one also 2+, so it will act as a reducing agent. The only one which acts as an oxidizing agent is
Cerium
4+, because this process is reduction. Hope you got it. It's a comparatively easy one.
Right, from the lanthanides and actinides, they are repeatedly asking
Electronic
questions
configuration
from the
based one question is there.
configurations, yes.
Last class also it was there, last exam was there, the same they asked this time.
Yes.
Hope you got. We will move to the next. Yeah, this one again,
From the P
I
block,
think
based
it's the,
on-
The block one, easy one.
yeah,
The difference in melting point and boiling point of oxygen and sulfur can be explained by which factor?
And this one they can easily remember even based on the physical states, sir, because oxygen is a discrete molecule, O2, it's gas.
Yes.
Very easy, right? That way you can remember.
sulfur
And
S8
that
or
one
SH.
is S8, that is solid at room temperature, correct? So solid obviously will have high melting point, and this one will have comparatively
Less
low
boiling.
melting point. So you can say easily that is atomicity based.
Atomicity. Right. Adi, yes, given the correct answer.
Yeah, correct one.
So atomicity is the one mainly focus on S8 structure and all. They may study it from the overgrade itself, the crown
structure
structure.
and all.
structure.
So atomicity is the factor. There is 2 atoms here, 8. It's a polyatomic, it's a diatomic. Atomicity is the one making what? The boiling point, melting point factor.
Very
So
simple
answer is
one. No, don't think in that high sky level and
Yes.
all. It's a basic thing.
Atomicity.
Yeah.
The third question.
Yeah.
Ribose.
Ribose.
So I think
This
biomolecule
one, they
also-
may get few some confusion based
It's
on
easy.
this one. Yeah.
Yes.
But ribose sugar you are learning.
So the pentose sugar which is present in DNA, RNA, you are studying the names and all. The DNA, the pentose sugar is what we call beta D 2-deoxyribose. Ribose. That is a pentose sugar of DNA.
So that name, if you can remember, then you will get idea. H over there, OH there, HH. Yeah, that is H. Okay. So this is the beta D 2-deoxyribose,
Ribose.
and you know that one alpha anomeric carbon is present. No, it is
Beta.
So second one is
So first
pentose
one-
sugar is correct one.
Yes.
5 carbon sugar. So it's a direct one. Pentose
Correct
sugar.
one.
So we have deoxyribose and ribose. Both are pentose sugar. So second one is wrong.
B given
Alpha.
as-
Yeah, it's B is there. Yeah.
Ah.
Present in pyranose.
Pyranose.
That, yeah.
That is
Pyranose.
wrong.
You know that one. Pyranose structure is this one. Okay. Pyranose is like this one. Oxygen over here.
Six-membered ring.
And yeah, it's a 6-membered ring. This is actually called pyranose, and pyranose is similar to glucose.
Glucose.
Okay, not to ribose.
This is one the furanose form that
Yeah,
we are
furan.
using. That furan ring we are using. So I
Glu-
think B
yeah.
is what?
Pyranose is a glucose form. Glucopyranose. That is the name we are using based on the cyclic structure.
Yes.
So that is wrong, and C is wrong.
Anomeric carbon
It's
is
beta.
alpha, not
Yeah.
alpha. Which one is that? Beta,
Beta is
form is there. So
And,
that is
and
wrong.
we go for D. Present in D configuration. Correct.
Yes, it's in D configuration.
Almost all compound in our syllabus is D only.
D
There is no L.
configuration.
Okay, L configuration. And A is a reducing sugar in
Free
free
form.
Yes,
form.
yes.
It's correct.
Yes. Ribose.
Ribose
all
is a-
monosaccharides are
reducing
sugar.
sugars.
So that's also correct.
So that is the correct one. So
So
we
answer
have
is
one A,
A, then
D and E.
A, D, E. Option is 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Already given. Nobody given the answer for that one. Is there any confusion in this question or
Yeah, that's what,
biomolecule?
yeah, when they read this one, sir, obviously they will get confusion based on this pyranose and all because they heard based on pyranose and on ribose definitely.
Normally
will
they are expecting this type of question directly from glucose or fructose, but now they
have.
enter
Non-bio student means
Ah.
definitely.
JEE students, they are learning somewhat.
Yeah. Biomolecule is there, but still
Sometimes they ask simple questions like vitamin C, ascorbic acid and all, but sometimes this type of questions also
you
can
can
be
expect.
expected. Okay, next
okay,
question.
we will go to the next. Yeah, this
I
one
think
is comparatively an easy one.
Normal reaction.
Yeah, so this one, the first one is CH3, C triple bond CH. This one, you know that one, it's the addition of water actually, Hg2 plus / H plus and 333 Kelvin temperature. This will convert due to tautomerization, it will be converted as
Propanone.
propanone,
So
CH3 this one.
oxymercuration.
Oxymercuration and rearrangement forms this one stable compound. This one when reacts with HCN. So that is the HCN addition, nucleophilic addition.
Cyanohydrin forms.
Yeah, nucleophilic addition form, then you will be getting the compound CH3C. The CH3 I will write over here, and here it will be OH, and here it will be CN. So cyanohydrin will be formed. Cyanohydrin when undergo hydration H2 in presence of nickel and platinum, then you know that one CH3. Here it is C, here it will be OH, and this is CH3, and
that
this
will be
become
CH2
NH2. So
CH2
NH2, yeah. CH2 NH2 will be coming.
All
So
right.
that is a compound. So it's a direct one. Only the conversion type question you have to keep in mind.
Right.
Compounds are converting.
Here
So
also
so first one.
Ready, I think
you
organic.
What is easy?
Here also
Yeah,
they're asking.
this time they
conversion
asked the
questions.
comparatively, but
Okay, good.
okay.
Okay, next one.
So next one. See the most stable.
Most
See, the
okay.
most stable carbocation among the following.
Here the thing is that here they have to remember only the carbocation stability. Here lone pair is there. Here also lone pair is there. But
and this one we can
we
tell them
can
this is
remove
no
this
need to
one. We can
consider,
remove this one
because
because
this
no need.
destabilize. Yeah, that is the easy way you can remember. Minus I
There
effect
no need to remove that
destabilizes.
one.
No need to consider. Even when you compare these two, this is more less stable than this one. But anyway, more stable compounds are there. So these two no need to consider.
Yes, because they are actually taking the electron towards it. But I think here it will be resonance structure is possible.
More resonance structure will be here.
More resonance, more stable.
Yeah, comparing with this one.
So here, because of this is an ester, you may think here also stabilization is
But
possible
not
or
possible.
not.
But that
No?
oxygen.
Because this lone pair is involved in this way, the resonance with the carbonyl group. So it's also destabilizing the carbocation. Only the electron donating group, right? The plus
electron
side
donating,
effect.
yes.
This, instead of participating this electron with the resonance, it will goes with this oxygen. That's why resonance will
So
not be there.
destabilizing,
Destabilizing.
These are stabilizing.
Stabilizing.
From that, the most stabilizing is
This one.
That one.
More resonance structure will be there. So we can go to the second.
Second.
So correct option. So almost,
I think
correct.
that, yes, correct answer is given.
Abdullah.
Okay.
Next one. Which of the following is most
Most
reactive towards nucleophilic addition reaction? I think here no need to draw the structure. You
I
can go
think
directly.
Most of you may answer for that. Those who
Yeah, this is
answer
the-
today's paper, you may return that one. Those who are in online also, can you please comment all of you what is the answer for this one? Because in board exam also you are preparing this one. So we studied aldehydes are more reactive than ketone toward nucleophilic addition reaction. So acetophenone anyway we can
cross.
cut it.
We can
because
cut
it's a ketone.
And even methyl we can cross because
They are
of
donating group.
electron donating.
Donating
So the among these two, benzaldehyde and paranitro, obviously nitro group
It is withdrawing.
is electron withdrawing.
Right.
So electron withdrawing group will be more because nucleophilicity will be more due to
The
electron
positive
withdrawing.
charge will increase
Nitro
automatically.
group, if the electron withdrawing, it make the positive charge on carbon much more. So nucleophile can attack.
Easily attack.
So nucleophilicity will come more, then it will be. So correct answer is this one.
Option 1.
Option 1, right?
Yes.
Yes, easy for mark.
Four
Yes,
marks.
yes.
Even marks they are telling.
Next question.
Okay. Next one.
Consider the
Yeah.
following again.
This is comparatively-
It's a easy direct question, I hope.
Chemical bonding.
Chemical
we have to
bonding there,
focus
yeah.
More. Easy questions are there.
Central atoms are sp3 hybridized, correct?
Yes.
Everywhere hybridization because total electron pair is 4, that you can check. Okay. Yeah.
There are 3 compounds are given and
Yeah.
CH4 is also there. Okay.
4 electron pair in everywhere. 4 electron pair means obviously sp3. H2O means 2 bond pair and 2 lone pair. 2 other will consider. Here 3 bond pair, 1 lone pair. That total 4 bond pair, total 4 electron pair. So total 4 electron pair, which means sp3, no doubt. So that's a correct statement.
A is a correct.
Yeah. Order of dipole moment, correct only, because in CH4 it will be
moment is
zero.
symmetric
Zero.
is there 0, exact 0, but H2O has 2 lone
lone
pair,
pair.
so it will be more.
So
Yeah,
it's
then
having bond
NH3 will be less than that of H2O. Then the order is correct. Here NH3 in H2O is basic in nature. That is correct. Correct, because
That
of
statement is
the
correct.
lone pair. This state till this it is correct because of the lone pair. It undergo protonation. H plus will be
become
accepted.
NH4OH.
Yeah, so it become NH4OH. That's the correct one. But the next they are telling NH3 and H2 are Bronsted Lowry acid and base respectively. No, the first one is base. Second one can be act as
Acid.
acid. So here NH3 is basic in nature, H2O is acidic in nature,
nature.
but they given reverse.
Yes.
Maybe students may read only the first line and they think
They'll
that
write,
okay, it's a correct one. So please read everything properly, fully.
yeah. Even they can act as amphoteric as well.
Amphoteric.
Yeah. Statement they can make it that way also.
So C
So
statement is
anyway,
wrong.
this is wrong.
Yes.
Statement is wrong. Bond angle of H2, you know that one. That everyone knows. That
Yes.
one. Yeah, 104.5 is for water, 107 for NH3, and 109.5 degrees based on the
Right.
shape. Yeah,
Yes.
that is correct.
Correct. So overall,
So-
A, B, D are the correct answer.
So
A,
four.
B, D,
Four.
option 4.
For
Four
all
only.
is there.
4 given, right, Abdul Adi?
Yes.
Okay.
Only Abdul Hadi is sending answers. Sir.
Yes.
Mr. Devanandan. Yes.
Okay, try.
Okay.
Let's go to the next one.
question.
Which of
Yes,
the
sir.
following is most reactive
towards HBr.
HBr? Yes. Here we can give them some easy hints.
Easy, yeah,
Instead of explaining the process and all. HBr addition is against an unsymmetrical species. Unsaturated compound. Okay.
Unsaturated.
Everyone
Addition.
it's all this double bonded compounds are double bond against double bond only HBr addition will take place. But here the R and S can be easily eliminated. This one.
Right, the bulky groups are there, steric hindrance is
So
there.
Br minus is the species which need to approach. So that will be hindered by this group. So that way you can easily remember. This will be, you can eliminate easily. Yeah.
Either P or Q can be the answer.
From these two, you have to go.
Yes. Then were more stabilization.
Yeah. So here, in case of P, if the double bond breaks, then it is gained by this carbon. Means here is the negative charge. Then
Where
here is
positive
the plus charge will come. So here H plus will be joining, and this will be stabilized due to the resonance structure. Yeah, this will be entering over here.
So that carbocation is
So
more
that
stable.
carbocation will be more stable due to resonance.
Resonance.
Correct. So among P and Q, you can say this is the right.
P is the more
P
stable
will be
one.
the more stable product, and this will be the product.
Br will attach over there.
Br. Okay, so stability
It is
of
stability.
carbocation,
Carbon-
That we can say that
Electrophilic addition reaction.
Electrophilic addition reaction
Carbocation.
depends directly upon the
Carbocation
stability
stability.
of the carbocation. Yeah.
Okay, next question is
Next one is easy
easy
question.
question.
As the freezing point is spontaneous. This is based on that equation. We can write
H
directly
minus
delta G is equal to delta H minus T delta S. And if the factors are both the factors are positive, then obviously the temperature should increase.
Yes.
They say
Okay,
that
then
temperature-
this whole factor will be negative. Then delta G will be negative, because delta G whenever negative, it's called spontaneous.
reaction will be
That is
spontaneous
what
or
they are
freezing.
asking. Yeah, temperature based question.
Yes.
Temperature varies linearly with the pressure.
Even they can ask the by delta H is positive, delta S is negative, whether the reaction is spontaneous or not. At what condition? Always the reaction spontaneous. Those type of question can
It
be.
becomes spontaneous at boiling point. Boiling point means
Temperature is
increases.
increasing.
Yeah, that's what we are taking. Based on
So
such-
whenever
Temperature
increases-
depends only on whenever delta H and delta S both are positive or else both are negative.
Negative. So temperature increases mean definitely delta H
These
and
both
delta S should
factors
be
will be
positive.
positive.
Then only delta G will be negative and reaction will be spontaneous.
Yes.
So correct answer is 1.
Right.
Okay. In the preparation of this is the directive. In the
yes.
preparation of potassium
Potassium
permanganate from pyrrolysate ore. The one important for even before board exam also, preparation of KMNO4 and preparation of K2CR207. Both are important.
Those who are in online, can you tell me, dear, what is the first compound which is formed in it? There are 2 steps in the preparation of KMNO4, right? What is the compound formed in the first step of the pyrrolysate ore when react with the KOH and free supply of oxygen? Can you say what is the compound going to form in the first compound?
Yeah,
that's
again.
given 2. Yes, that's K2Mn
O4.
potassium manganate.
K2MnO4 will be coming.
Right.
Yeah. So it's a directive one.
Direct
question, direct question.
The preparation method first step. That
Even I
everyone will
think
have idea.
They didn't ask in this last 3 days the balancing questions and all. They didn't ask
then-
from KMNO4 and K2CR207 acidic
Tomorrow
basic medium.
we can expect, I think,
More days are
K2CR207.
there. We can expect it. Okay, please study those who are going for the exams. Okay, next.
So we'll go to the next one. So here the correct answer is
K2MnO4.
Yeah. This one I think we told them.
Yesterday we
yeah,
discussed
one-
that one. Already we discussed, right? What? Dumas method
Yeah,
is
Dumas
used for
method
the
is
estimation
used
of
for the
nitrogen.
estimation of nitrogen. But don't get confused. For nitrogen, there are 2 important methods. The Geldar's
Geldar's
method,
method
is
as
there
well as
and
Dumas method.
is there. And the what compound is released during that reaction or what compound is formed, that you have to keep in mind. So during Dumas method, the compound formed is not ammonium sulfate.
That is
Instead
nitrogen.
it is free.
Geldar's method.
Yeah, that is Geldar's method. So nitrogen will be released. That is why the equation comes in the form of nitrogen. Mass of nitrogen is considered.
Nitrogen is usually used
Or
to
volume of
collect over
nitrogen.
KOH.
Yes, KOH. So here Dumas method is used for the estimation of nitrogen.
Nitrogen,
One more
correct.
is there, the Geldar's
Gelder
method.
method.
Yeah, so both are correct. So that
No,
statement
first-
is correct. In Dumas method, the nitrogen present in the compound is converted
That
to
is wrong.
that is wrong.
That is wrong.
So statement 1 is correct and statement
Statement
2
two
is
is
incorrect.
incorrect.
Yeah. So
Option.
option is 1.
Okay. So last 2 days, I think they were asked about the estimation, the
Estimation.
calculation wise they asked. Here the statement type
Statement.
of question. Anyway, the qualitative, quantitative analysis part
That part is very important.
Detection and estimation, one question is sure.
Sure.
Till this, every shift we got
Yes.
one question from that one.
Correct.
So an electron jumps from A to C, okay, by emitting a wavelength of 2000 Armstrong, and also jumps from B to C by emitting a wavelength of 6000 Armstrong.
Then wavelength of the
that
electronic
electron
jumps.
I think we can explain this one easily. no?
Easily we can
Yeah.
explain. I think here A is there. Okay, from A to C, electron
It's
is
given.
jumping. Okay,
That is-
A to C electron is jumping. That's actually 2000 angstrom. Okay,
2000
2000 angstrom, as well as
Given.
then again B to C.
This is can be taken
B
as
to C is they given 6000 angstrom.
6000. Yeah.
6000 angstrom, and A to B they are asking. A to B they are asking that I am taking this one. I am taking lambda 1. This is lambda 2. This is lambda 3. So
Lambda 3 is equal
lambda
to
3. So here A to B, then B to C. So the thing is that A to C, that energy, total energy,
Will be equal
that will
to-
be equal to this energy plus this energy, not wavelength. So I
Yeah.
can write like what? This one, this energy is
Energy
E3. I
equal
can take it
to-
is
yeah.
E3. This is equal to E1 plus E2. Like that I can
Yeah.
write.
Then it can be
So that's
converted
equal
into
to
wavelength.
HC
1
by lambda 3. That's equal to what? HC by lambda 1 plus HC by lambda 2.
HC will be
That
constant.
HC will be getting cancelled. Then 1 by lambda 3
Yeah.
is equal to 1 by lambda 1 plus 1 by lambda 2.
Yes.
So now we have to find out what? Lambda 1 we have to find out. So 1 by lambda 1 is equal to, I can write that's equal to 1 by lambda 2 minus 1 by lambda 3.
Yeah.
Now simply the substitutions. Simply the substitution. 1 by lambda 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 1 by lambda 1 is equal to 1 by lambda 2. Lambda 2 is
Lambda 2 is, that's actually, we took it as 6000.
1 by 6000 minus 1 by
2000.
2000. So it will
Sorry,
be
1 by 2000 minus 1, like that it will come. 1 lambda 3, na?
Lambda
Here is lambda 3.
3.
Lambda 3 is 2000. Okay.
yeah, lambda correct only.
1,
Right?
1 by lambda 1 equal to 1 by, this one will be coming. This one will go to the, this one we have took lambda 1. This one is lambda 2. So this lambda,
It will be 1 by 2000.
1 by 2000 minus 1 by
Come
6000 will
yeah.
come. Yeah.
1 by 2000 minus 1 by 6000.
Will come.
Okay, so it will be 4000 divided by
4000 divided by 2 into
Yeah.
6. 2000 into 6000 will come.
yeah. So 2000 into 6000. We can cut the value easily.
0
Okay,
zeros
so-
we can cancel.
Yeah.
3 zeros we can cancel.
So it will be 4 divided by
2 into 6, that also will get cancelled.
1000. Yeah.
2 by 1 by 3 will come.
Yeah. So it will be
1 by 3000.
1 by 3000.
Yeah, 1 by 3000 will come. So that is 1 by
1
lambda,
by lambda
3
is
equal
equal
to
to-
1 by lambda 3 is equal to what I will 1 by lambda 1 equal to 1 by 3000 I will get. So 1 by 3000 lambda
Which
3
means lambda is equal
lambda
to
1 equal to 3000.
1000. Yeah, that's it.
Option 2 will come. Easy. Got it right, Mr. Devanandan? Yes. They got the answer. Vasudevan? Yes. Vasudevan also got the answer. Correct. Okay. You can go to the next one, sir.
So yeah.
This is yesterday the same kind of question. Yesterday we explained how to solve. If they are giving 3 equation and to find out the third equation, or else 2 equation and to find out the third equation, we taught one easy formula also we taught. Okay. So here the thing is that we have to find out what Fe2 plus Ag plus gives Fe3 plus Ag. This equation we have to make.
Yeah, that target
So
equation you can
that's the
consider.
target equation. So I am considering, first of all, I need Fe2 plus in left hand side and Fe3 plus in right hand side. So I will take that first equation. I will take the first equation like what? Fe2 plus 2 electron. That gives what? Fe. That I am taking. That is equal to that. I will take it is E1. Okay. E1 equal to Y I am taking. Okay, fine. Next I need what? Fe3 plus in the right hand side.
So we will reverse.
So I am taking this fourth equation that I am reversing and I am writing like what? Fe gives what? Fe3 plus 3 electron.
Yeah.
Okay, I am taking it is E2. So whenever I am reversing, that electrode potential will reverse.
Minus
So
Z.
that will become minus Z.
Then we
Now
can add.
I am adding this together. So that time it will become Fe2 plus. Okay, Fe2 plus gives Fe will get cancelled. Fe3 plus and here 2 electron and here 3 electron. So here 1 electron will be there. This one say I am taking it is E3. I am taking it is W. E3 equal to W I am taking. That will be equal to how much? How much it is coming? We know the formula.
Y minus
N1
Z.
N1 E1 plus
Yeah.
N2 E2 divided by N3. So whenever N1 is equal to how much? N1 equal to how much? We can write here. N1 equal to how much? N1 equal to
N1 is equal
to 2.
Yeah,
N1 equal to 2.
2 into
2 into Y.
Y. And
N1
N1
that
E1.
means N1 E1 equal to 2 into Y.
Yeah. So we can write N1 E1.
That is equal to 2 into Y.
2 into Y.
And N2 E2. 3 into minus Z.
N2 E2 is equal to
3 into minus Z.
minus Z.
Minus Z. Okay, then that divided by that I have to add and divided with N3.
Yeah.
N3 is 1 electron. In third equation it is 1 electron. So that will be equal to 2Y minus 3Z. Okay, that is the W value.
W value.
W value in the sense this equation's
This
value.
equation value.
But we need AG plus in the left hand side. So what
So we
I am
need to
doing,
add the-
I will take that Fe2 plus gives Fe3 plus
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 one
one electron as well as this one, what? AG plus one electron, that gives what? AG. Okay, that gives AG. This one, this value we already got what? 2y minus 3z.
Yeah.
This is x. Now same again, while I am adding,
Then you
what
will get the
N1
target
E1 equal to
equation,
N2
you will
V2.
be
So
get
that
the
same.
target.
So that time here electrons are 1 1 1 1. So I can add means 2y minus 3z plus x will come.
Yeah.
That will be the required equation. Fe2 plus Ag plus gives Fe3 plus Ag will come. So 2y minus 3z plus x, I think option
Oh, yeah.
option 4 will come. Option 4 is the correct answer,
Minus
correct?
3z plus
Yes or no?
3.
Yes, Vasu. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah. Our revision module, this question is there. Our revision module, this question is there. Yes, exactly. Yes, we can go to the next one.
We will go to the next one. Consider the given reaction and choose the proper solvent.
Okay, Deepak
Yeah,
sir.
here, yeah.
Come on, explain. Okay. Yes, Deepak sir is going to explain this question. Okay.
So the haloalkanes and haloarine part, they're repeatedly asking question based on SN1 and SN2. Here it's a primary haloalkane, right? It's a primary haloalkane. Even the second compound also primary haloalkane. So what's actually happening there? The chlorine is removes and the nucleophile is get substituted. So in SN2 mechanism, both are confirmed that both are following SN2 mechanism. So that means the primary haloalkanes are undergoing nucleophilic substitution reaction. We know it's a very simple question. SN2 reaction means they have to just follow which
SN2 means-
solvent.
yes,
the
which
reaction
solvent? Which
part.
solvent?
Polar aprotic solvent.
Polar
SN1
aprotic.
is polar protic solvent. SN2 polar aprotic
It should be
solvent.
aprotic.
Yes.
Because that's steric hindrance they are focusing. Yes,
So both are
exactly.
polar aprotic solvent.
So option 3 will come.
So correct answer is option 3. Next one. See, this one is again the numerical one.
Actually,
That
from
is
here we
some
can tell
basics.
like that some basic concepts every day one question they are asking.
That's
That's actually
stoichiometry,
the stoichiometry related
including
question.
limiting reagent.
Including limiting
It's
region.
not
So you have to
separate.
practice.
In both the question,
So
last
this kind of question is actually a long type question. I mean,
Yeah.
they know how to solve it, but the problem is that students don't have the patience
You should
how
have-
to solve it.
yeah.
So the thing,
It
whenever
takes,
they
it takes many steps, obviously.
but
Yeah, all of
if they
sudden-
solve properly and patiently, they can solve it. Yes, sir. Okay. Let's start.
So here the equation is given. So we can balance this equation. So Fe3O4 plus CO, okay, gives CO2 plus Fe. So we need to balance this one. So actually
4CO we
this
can
will
use.
be 4CO
4CO2.
and here it will be 4CO2 and 3 Fe.
3
So this is the equation. So what they are telling, 2.32 into 10 power 3 kilogram of Fe3O4 reacts with this much gram of carbon monoxide. According to the following reaction, they are asking if X kilogram of Fe is formed, find the value of X. Okay. So we need to find out the amount of X formed.
Fe, how
Yeah,
much Fe is
will be
forming that
formed.
we have to find out.
So here you know that one we have to find out the mass of this
Fe3O4.
one. Okay. So this will be 3 into 56
56.
plus 4 into 60. So here it will coming
232.
232. Correct. So
Sir, I have to add one thing there. Actually, they have to remember the mass of iron. They are not giving iron, zinc, copper. They have
that
to
all
remember.
metals mass.
Yesterday bromine, barium, that and all. They have to remember. Okay, you have to memorize. Okay, sir. Continue.
So 232 gram okay, of Fe3O4 will give this require this 4 CO2. So we can write 4 into 28. Okay, this much is required. Then we can say that for this much, how much is
2.32.
required? So I'll write 2.32 into 10 power 6 I will take directly because it is kilogram. Here we are taking the mass in gram. So I'll take directly 6 gram. This required X. We can find out like that soon because they gave the mass, but we need to check whether it is excess or less. Then only we will be the limiting reagent will be getting. So here we can find out the X. X is equal to 2.32 into 10 power 6 into 4 into 28. That will be 4 into 28 divided by this will come
2.32 into
32.
232 will
232.
That,
so
that we can cancel.
This when cancel you will be getting 100 over here. So it will be 10 power 2. So 10 power 2 and 10 power 6 it will be
10 power
4 into 28 become
4 into 28 into 10 to the power 4 will come.
that we can multiply the value. So it will be
4 into 28. 28 into 4 will come
100 and
yes.
into 10 power 4, right?
Yes.
So that we can convert it into this
This
much.
is in gram.
Yeah, this
we
much
have to
is in
convert it into
gram.
kilogram.
So
1120 kilogram will come.
yeah, so no, we need this one 2.8 into 10 power 3. So we got.
So this
This
is
one we
actually
converted
this is
in
actually
gram.
1.12 like that
Yeah.
we can write result.
Yeah, 1.12 into 10
to the
power
power
3.
That much kilogram. That much kilogram
That much
only
kilogram
we
will
required.
Yeah.
But actually they given this much.
Yeah, that
So that's
excess is
excess.
saved. So this is the value. This much is this much will be formed. But they gave 2.8 into 10 power minus 3. That means that is the excess. Then
That's excess.
the limiting reagent obviously will be this one. Okay,
So,
Fe3O4.
so
So
by
based
using
on
this-
that one, we need to find out. So we can write on next this one. See, the amount is 2.32 into 10 power 6. So from that one, how much will be produced? So again, we can take 232 gram produces 4
3
into
into
20.
56. 3
Yeah,
into
sorry,
56.
3 into that iron we need to connect. Okay,
3 into 56.
56 gram Fe. Okay, then 2.32 into 10 power 6 gram.
Will produce X.
Yeah, will produce X.
We have to
So
find
that
out X.
X we need to find out. So X will be is equal to 2.32 into 10 power 6 divided by into this value will come
3 into
3
56.
into 56
Divided by 230.
divided by 232.
230 to 230 we can cancel.
So we can cut the value. Then we will be getting 10 power 2 again.
10 power
So
4 will
This
come.
will be 10 power 4. So 3 into 56
10 power
become,
4. So that is actually 3 into 56 is 168.
Yeah.
168 into 10 raised to 4 will
Oh,
come.
that into 10 power minus 3
168 into 10 raised to 4. This much gram will come.
Into 10 power minus 3,
So
which
that
means
means
168
0.
into 10 power 1 will come.
10.
Is
That
equal
much
to
kilogram.
1680 kilogram. Correct, right?
So option 2 will come. Okay, you got it. Guys, Devanandan sir, you got the answer. Yes.
So
Okay. Yeah.
That is the way. So, it takes some time. Definitely, you need to find out the limiting reagent either based on Fe3O4 or CO. You can connect it reverse as well. Then it will be same again anyway. Either Fe3O4 or CO. Which one is the limiting reagent that you need to find out? Or,
Yes.
Yeah. All of a sudden, by looking the compound anyway, we won't get the idea. So either of the way you connect either with this one or to this one or reverse. Okay, you can take X X as CO or this one.
Or else they can make it as moles and they can do also, but it will take time. Okay, no problem.
Then
One more step, one
we
more
need
extra
to
step
do.
will be there. That's
Better
all.
you can keep it in gram because answer is also given in kilogram. That would be better. Okay. So we will go to the
Next one.
next. Okay. So this is the comparatively an
easiest
easy
one,
question
right?
from coordination compound. So here, consider the following reaction of a complex compound. COCl3 dot 5 is through. That is the molecular formula of the compound is given, and total 3 moles of ions are produced. Among the 3 moles, you know that 2 moles of AgCl are precipitated. So that means 2 moles of AgCl.
Precipitated.
Yeah. So that is the important thing you have to keep in mind. 2 moles of AgCl precipitated means you can put a square bracket first, and outside should be Cl2 over. After that you have CO. So CO. Then you have how many NH3
5
are there?
NH3.
5 are. So NH3 5 times. Okay. So total 3 chlorine are there. Then 1 should be inside over.
Outside 2 chlorine are there.
Yeah.
Only one option. This one.
That is the one. So directly you can go. Okay. So move on to the next.
Yes, we can move to the next one.
Yeah. See, this is the another one. Direct
NCRT question. Yes. Nothing to tell. But only they have to think like that freezing point.
Yeah, that they will have the idea, sir. Delta TF is equal to TF naught minus TF.
Minus
this one
TF.
only you remember. This is the greater value.
TF naught will be greater value.
But the other is there, delta TB. Delta TB is opposite TB minus TB naught. Okay, so this here it is TB is higher. So in the graph, only one graph is given with the TF naught is higher. In all the other case, TF naught is lesser. Correct. So no need to explain anything. You can directly go with the option. So here the correct one is 1. Okay, delta TF is equal to TF naught minus TF.
Sometimes they are asking the graphical questions by putting this one. They will write X, Y, Z and all, and identify what is it X, Y, Z. You may study the 2 graphs in. One is an elevation boiling point and depression in freezing point. So first question. Right?
Yeah,
first
this
option.
one is the first option. Yes, this one.
Yeah,
I can explain, sir.
Okay.
Okay. So a student Yeah. A student synthesize the compound given below. So here the compound is given, this one, they are asking by using one of the following compounds available in the lab and using the following reagent. So normally NBS and all, it's rare actually, okay?
But in JEE they have to
question,
learn.
yeah, compared. So what is NBS?
N-bromosuccinimide.
Succinimide. So that is using over here, see from this one you can take and you can substitute, that would be better. Okay, so that when reacts with this one, you will be getting the compound. You can write over there, sir, the reaction. This one.
You right, sir. You right, sir. No,
Okay, so the compound we have to get it as what? There is an aldehyde. We have to get it with the double bond is there in the almost in the allylic position like that. So here we have to take it that the cyclohexane is the chain given and N-bromosuccinimide. What is the purpose of that? We have to know that it's a allylic bromination is going to happen. Allylic position, there is a bromination is going to happen. So whenever you're taking these kind of species, the position of the double bond is very clear from that. There is only one chance is there, which one? Third one. See the reaction. There is a CH3 is there. If you treated with the NBS, N-bromosuccinimide, the allylic position, right?
This one and this one, they can easily connect because allylic means only one compound is, that is the way it is given easily. So that one you can easily take the compound and you can apply. So that would be better.
This is the allylic position with respect to the double bond. That is the one giving most stable free radicals, carbocations.
Here also possible, but free radical is more stable.
Because of that CH3, there will be more stable. Tertiary. Yeah.
So after applying NBS on the most stable allylic position, bromine get added. So where the bromine get added, this is the allylic position or this is the allylic position. This is the most stable because of tertiary. So we can write CH3 is there and Br get attached here and double bond is there. So allylic bromination happen and the next reaction is given as a base. In presence of, what is this, potassium tetrabutoxide is given there. In presence of the base, a haloalkane prefer to undergo what? Beta elimination, right?
Yeah.
So on beta elimination, there is a confusion. Bromine you may taken from this position and hydrogen sometime you may taken from this position or from this one. But the problem is what? The base is, since it is very bulky group, they are not ready to prefer to take hydrogen from the ring and it will take from the outside. So bromine from here, hydrogen from here, you get a double bond outside. You will get a double bond outside.
CH2.
And the last reaction, I think this is very familiar for them. That is hydroboration oxidation is there. And hydroboration oxidation, the alkene get converted to what?
So here this double bond will break and here we can write what? Simply that will be become double bond will be there. Here CH2 OH will come. Then here which will come? H will come. That's it. Okay, fine. Not here. Here. I'm sorry. Here H will come. The next PCC means that compound we will
primary
get.
alcohol
that compound we will
get.
Yes, corresponding aldehyde will come.
Yes.
And some are asking what's the IUPAC name of the product? Can you say? So here we have to start the numbering from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the name is cyclohexane 1 carbaldehyde. Okay.
CHO when outside it will be carbaldehyde.
That we have to consider. That we have to give the highest priority. Okay. So cyclohexane 1 carbaldehyde. Okay, sir. Devanandan, ready? Yeah. Okay, we can start, sir.
Okay, fine. So the next one, another this
the
is
most simplest question I think we can.
They are actually the one comment is coming here, sir. Even in our school does not make this much easy, but not every question. Yesterday also we discussed while we were discussing.
We can tell one important thing. See,
that
if you have 25 questions, see among the 25 questions or 18 or 19 questions they will keep as
everyone can answer.
Yeah, average or below average one.
Yes.
Which means almost all 99% of the students will attend all those questions. Okay, so don't say that, sir, these all question and I attended all those questions. See which all question you left out. That will determine
those who are attending that question. That depends the percentile criteria.
That above 90% only 90% percentile that everyone required. So that is determined by those 3 or 4 questions. That you keep in mind.
That you have to try to solve.
Every competitive exam they want to filter out people based on these questions. So that 3 or 4 question will determine your percentile. So that is important. So don't think that I attended almost all questions out of these many questions I attended almost. So I left this one. But you want to above all these questions, you need to attend those 2 or 3 questions. Okay, all the question may not be possible to
Not
attend,
possible, okay.
but at least 2 or 3 you need to try.
But
If
in,
5
the, but in,
questions
the,
are-
in the chemistry, 19 questions are easy. Then the remaining 3 or 4, okay, that
Yeah,
will be
that
difficult. Means they have to try to solve in that difficult at least 1 or 2.
Don't
they have to
leave
solve.
all those questions as,
Don't
okay,
leave all
difficult.
of
Yeah.
those questions. Okay. At least if they are doing at least one hard question, means they can get a more percentile. There's a chance is there.
That's what we discussed yesterday, that when a students are approaching the questions around 12 or 13 question, 15 question, they can able to answer, mean they become overconfident and try to answer all the questions. And so don't do that. Every question is important for us.
And one more thing, students are telling like that. I mean, while we are looking the question paper pattern, the first day it was very easy. Then it will become difficult. Then difficult. So students don't want to worry about it.
That percentile,
The
when
percentile is the matter. Right, sir?
equalizing
Yeah.
things will be okay, but what all question you are getting, that average, above average, and the tough.
No need to answer quickly. With patience, you have to check it thoroughly. You have to look it. And NH3, H2O question we already seen now. That no need to answer quickly. You just read it properly and answer it. Okay.
100% sure about that answer. Okay, this is the answer. If you verified that one, then you please try to write it. Otherwise, maximum try to leave it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
So we can go to the next. Okay. This is easy. Direct question. No?
So, we can directly explain. So, read the question, select the incorrect statement.
Physical and chemical properties of elements are periodic function of their atomic weight. Note that actually told by that great Mr. Mendeleev, that was wrong. That's obsoleted. Then the what? The next, physical and chemical properties of elements are periodic function of atomic numbers. Henry Moseley.
This is
that
modern.
concept is the most acceptable one. Okay, that's the most acceptable one. Okay, yes. Then non-metallic elements are lesser in number than metal. Yes, of course. That's also correct, because we know that in 13th group here, once we are drawing that diagonal, once we are drawing in left hand side fully metals, and here what? Non-metals. So the number of metals are more in periodic table is more, and in periodic table 18 groups are present. That
Everything
also
is
correct.
correct. So
These 3 are
only-
correct. The first one is wrong.
Okay.
So that's our answer. Okay, first
Okay,
one
we'll
is
go
our
to the
answer.
next.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
We can go to the next
See
one.
this one. Yeah, this one, you know that one here, you can go directly, this KSPO CR, see, AB3 type salt. Okay. So, AB3 type salt means you can write the solubility directly. S is equal to 4th root of KSP divided by 27 will come. Okay, sir. No need to.
Yes.
So, we will go directly.
Directly we
because
can go.
So, how many salts are there? AB type, AB2, AB3, A to B3. Okay, that all type. So, AB3 means we can write directly S is equal to 4th root of KSP divided by 27. So,
we
we
can
will
write the
substitute the value. So, is equal to 4th root of
1.6.
yeah, so 4th root of 1.6 into 10 power minus 30 divided by 27 will come. So
that
we
is
can
equal
write this one as
cube
4th root of 16.
160
See, that will be better into 10 power minus 32 divided by 27. So it can be written as 4th root of 160 by 27 into 10 power minus 8 will come, correct?
Minus 8 will come, yes.
Yeah.
So this one will be 160 by 27 root
4th root
5.92.
Yeah, 5.92 into 10 power minus 8. So root
This will be
5.92 will be
approximately 1 point something.
yeah, 1.
Yeah, that they given in the question.
Yeah, it is 1.56 into 10 power minus 8. This only they are asking as x.
That x they are asking.
Minus 8.
So x equal to 8.
Yeah.
X equal to 8.
Yeah.
X equal to 8.
10 power minus 8, x is equal to 8. Correct.
Okay, got it. Yes. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Yes. Adi got it. Okay.
Oh, correct. So we will go to the next.
Next, here also we have to tell one thing. Yesterday's paper, day before yesterday paper also, one organic related calculation, one question they are asking.
Stoichiometry question
Stoichiometry
based on organic.
in organic reactions. Okay.
Last class they asked about the phenol reacting
Phenol
with
reaction.
and
Bromine,
methyl.
That 2,4,6 tribromophenol.
That one, yeah.
That.
So here benzoic acid, that is C6H5COH. Okay, when reacts with NaHCO3, okay, then you will be getting C6H5COONA
plus
plus
CO2
CO2 plus
H2O.
H2O. So this is the equation. So here they are telling that
11.2
carbon dioxide,
liter.
carbon dioxide volume is given 11.2 liter at STP. So at STP 11.2 means actually is 22.4, which means half mole.
It is half mole we are getting.
Yeah, 22.4 for 1
Now
mole.
directly we can answer
Yeah,
it.
then here
1 mole we are taking.
Here
now.
the question is 1. So half mole carbon dioxide means half mole benzoic acid, C6H5COOH. So we need to multiply half into molecular mass of benzoic acid,
122.
that is 122. Okay, so I think
So
that
that's
is
equal to
answer.
61. That's equal to 61 we will get.
61 gram. That is the answer, right?
That's answer. Direct easy question we can do
Yeah.
it. Okay.
This is the So stoichiometric question, but comparatively easy.
And the last question. This is the question. This question actually the thing is that they have to remember some ideas that
And
is practical
same,
related ideas.
We told them like the Fe3 plus.
That
CR3
yesterday we
plus,
discussed about what? That
that color.
yesterday we discussed about the compound color and all. So you have to focus what? We already taught you what? That related coordination, compound color and all that you have to remember.
And one they can easily will get, sir,
That
because
CU2
Fe3 plus
Fe3
last,
plus they will get.
Yeah, last paper also we explained this one.
And Cu2 plus also.
Copper,
Cu2 plus
yeah.
also they can also give. And another one is manganese 2 plus also can give color. So in the case of Ca2 plus zinc 2 plus 1 and magnesium 2 plus once they are reacting, they will give white color because that's
Colorless,
calcium 2 plus is
calcium.
S block element, magnesium 2 plus is the S block element.
And
This zinc
zinc
full d
completely
orbital.
filled. Oh, yeah.
Fully filled d orbital. And barium also S block.
Yeah.
So the thing is, D block elements will show the property of color that we learned
That you can
properly.
keep in-
That we can keep it in mind. So we can answer this one, this one can give. 3 can give. So no need to explain the reaction. That's enough. Okay, 3 can give. So the thing is that only one thing we can tell. Only one thing we can tell. Once you are 1 or 2 or 3 maximum, that kind of question only will be maximum tougher question. But you try to solve it. You can use the logic. Then you can try to solve it. Then you can answer it, guys. You can.
Try your level best for that question. Okay, don't leave it like that is the tough one. Don't touch that question. It should not be like that one. You have to try anyway. If you are getting answer for among the 4 or 5, at least 2 questions.
Yes,
you
yes.
should try your level best.
And
to
that
solve.
pattern is now revealed. That pattern is revealed. Accordingly, you have to practice. Mainly, you practice the previous year question and all. And this question and all, you practice and go. Okay, fine. That's it, guys.
Okay, that's
So
it.
see you on tomorrow.
See you on tomorrow, guys.
All the best.
Tomorrow
Those
is
who are going to
there?
write. Yes, tomorrow is
we
there.
have to discuss.
Tomorrow
some
means
more
on
questions.
next Tuesday we will come.
Tuesday
Yes.
will.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye all.
Hello guys.
Hello,
Welcome. Yes. Now let us try some physics questions. So if you compare yesterday's question and today's question, we
Today's
discussed.
question is, I think, easier.
Yes, better, right?
Yeah, better.
Yes.
Shift
And-
by shift is getting easier more.
yeah. And also-
Time also, it is quickly they can finish, so they can utilize that time for maths.
And the
stuff
thing
first.
that we noted that is that there are so many direct questions. Like
many questions are there.
they ask it like if you know the equation, you just choose the equation. That's it. That kind of questions.
10-second question.
Yes,
You can
yes,
find
yes.
10.
So let us go to the questions in detail.
Okay.
So
Yeah, sure.
you start.
Just go through
Okay,
it.
sir. Okay.
Fine.
Okay, guys, once again, good evening. So let's move on to the first question. Hi. Hadi, Dev, everybody is there. For an ideal monatomic gas undergoing an isobaric process, the ratio of delta Q by delta U. Okay. This is actually delta Q. Delta Q by delta U. A question from thermodynamics, an easy question. Ideal monoatomic gas. So please note that it's a monoatomic gas undergo isobaric. Isobaric process means you know that which one is constant? The pressure is constant. So they're asking delta Q. What is delta Q? In an isobaric, pressure is constant means the energy formula we can use NCP delta T, right? NC delta T is energy formula, so it is NCP delta T because pressure is constant. So where N is the number of moles, you know that. Then what about delta U? Delta U is change in internal energy. change in internal energy formula is, that's also we know that it is NCV delta T. That's it. Change in internal energy is NCV delta T. What you know the difference between Cp and Cv? Molar specific heat capacity at constant pressure, molar specific heat capacity at constant volume. So they are asking the ratio. So I think all of you got the answer, delta Q by delta U. So it will be equal to Cp by Cv. What is Cp by Cv? Cp by Cv is nothing but gamma. Gamma, and it is for what? Monoatomic gas. Monoatomic gas, it is 5 by 3. Yes, 5 by 3. Direct question, isn't it? Yeah, I can see the answer. Very good. It's option 1. Option 1 is the right answer. Okay. Second question. An electron of mass m enters in a region of uniform electric field E is equal to vector E is equal to minus E naught k at t is equal to 0 with an initial velocity v is equal to v naught. Okay, here a term is missing. It's actually I cap. V naught I cap. If the de Broglie wavelength is lambda naught initially, then the de Broglie wavelength at a time t is. So here you can see that this is in this question they are combining the concepts from electrostatics and dual nature, de Broglie wavelength. Okay, so you have to combine the idea. Let us check. The first one is time t is equal to 0, velocity is v naught, it's traveling along x-axis, and de Broglie wavelength is lambda naught. So let me write the formula for de Broglie wavelength. Lambda naught is equal to, it is h by p. P is its linear momentum. Mass is given as m. Velocity is v naught, so what I can write? M into v naught, m v naught. Okay, now we have to find the de Broglie wavelength after a time t. After a time t, you know that there is no change in h, there is no change in mass. The only change is possible in its velocity. Velocity after a time t, we have to find velocity after a time t. But here the thing is, look at the direction of electric field. This charged particle is entering in an electric field which is directed along negative z axis, but what you can see is the initial velocity direction is along what? It is I cap, it is traveling along x axis, isn't it? So to how can you find velocity after a particular time interval? You can use equation of motion, v is equal to u plus at formula we can use, but direction also we need to consider. So if you are considering z-axis, I mean x-axis, let's start with x-axis. Along x-axis, the initial velocity u is equal to how much? U is equal to VO. Initial velocity is VO. Okay, time is given t. Will there be any acceleration? See here, this particle is entering an electric field. So you know that if a particle, electron is entering an electric field, F is equal to, you know the formula, electrostatic force, it is QE. F is equal to QE. So F is MA. MA is equal to E into E. I'm taking only the magnitude. So A is equal to what? EE by M. This is the acceleration, but please note that the acceleration will be along z-axis only. There is no acceleration along x-axis. That means acceleration is 0. So if I'm using final velocity along x-axis Vx, Vx is equal to u plus at. So V naught, acceleration is not there. So velocity along x-axis is V naught. In the same logic we need to apply along z-axis. Along z-axis, there is no initial velocity because initial velocity direction is, there is I cap, which means particle is moving along x-axis only initially. That means initial velocity along z-axis is equal to 0. U is equal to 0. Got it? What is acceleration? It is A equal to EE by M. So I am using equation of motion again. V z is equal to u plus at, u is 0. Acceleration is EE by M into T. Okay, this is the velocity along z-axis. That means this particle, the electron, once it is entering the electric field, it will be having two velocities in two different directions. One is along x-axis, other is along z-axis. You know they are mutually perpendicular. So how can you find the resultant velocity? We can write v is equal to root of vx square plus vz square. That what is vx? It is v naught. So we get v naught square plus this E by M into T the whole square. This is the new velocity. I think it's clear. You can comment. So V is equal to root of V naught square plus E by M T the whole square. We need to find the new de Broglie wavelength. If I am taking it as lambda, lambda is equal to h by mv, where v is the new velocity. So let me substitute the value of v h by m into root of What is V? V is equal to V naught square plus E by M T the whole square. Okay. It is equal to, you can check the options, all options are in terms of lambda naught only. So for that, what I am doing here is lambda is equal to H by M. And here inside the root, I am going to take V naught square out. So if I am taking V naught square out, first term will become 1. Plus, we get this one if you are squaring, E square, small e square, T square by M square. And we should add one V naught square as we have taken V naught square out. Now, what is root of V naught square? V naught. So that will come out. So we get H by M V naught into root of under root 1 plus E square T square by M square V naught square. I think we got the answer. Now we can comment. What is H by M V naught? H by M V naught is nothing but lambda naught. So we get lambda naught divided by root of 1 plus E square T square by M square V naught square. Can you tell me which option it is? It is lambda naught divided by root of, this is not C, it is E square T square by, E naught square. It is, electric field is E naught. So you can replace E by E naught. So E naught square T square by M square V naught square. Yes, it is 3. 3 is the answer. Option 3 is the right answer for this question. I think it's clear. Please note that they are combining the concepts. Equations of motion is there, de Broglie wavelength concept is there, electrostatics, the force is there, field concept, everything is there. So, and vector sum also is there because there are 2 different directions. Let's go to the next question. Question number 3. A particle moves on a straight line under the influence of a force F is equal to alpha plus beta x square, where x is the displacement and beta is equal to minus 12 SI units. If the total work done for a displacement x is equal to 1 meter is 12 joule, then alpha is. It's again an easy question only. Look at the force formula. F is equal to alpha plus beta x square. So F is equal to, force is equal to alpha plus beta x square. Beta value is given, it is minus 12. But that beta value we can substitute later. Work done for the displacement of x is equal to 1 meter. Displacement is only 1 meter. But please note, dear students, here forces, is it a constant or a variable? Force is a function of x. Since force is a function of x, we have to use work done by a variable force. What is the formula for work done? Work done is equal to integral f dx, which is equal to integral alpha plus beta x square dx. So there are 2 terms, we have to integrate both the terms. Integral alpha dx is alpha x plus beta into integral x square dx will be x cube by 3. X cube by 3. Okay. Now, what is x value? X is equal to 1 meter. So initial limit you can take 0. That work done is 12. So 12 is equal to alpha x, which is alpha itself, plus beta into x cube, x is 1, beta by 3 we will get. 12 is equal to alpha plus beta by 3. Okay. So 12 is equal to alpha, beta value is given as minus 12. So alpha minus 4, we got the answer. Alpha is equal to 12 plus 4, the answer is 16. Alpha value 16 SI units. Easy question from work energy power chapter, work done by a variable force. Please note, and I think previous day also there was a question based on work done by a variable force. Okay, next question. In a process, pressure of the gas is directly proportional to temperature. Then choose the correct option. So thermodynamics, easy questions only, but in every day they are asking 2 questions from this. Okay. Pressure of the gas is directly proportional to temperature. So P proportional to T. We know that P proportional to T when V is equal to what? A constant. V is equal to a constant. That means in this process volume is a constant. That means process is isochoric. Correct or not? Yes, isochoric process means, you know that isochoric means volume is constant. So no doubt this is a correct statement. Work done in the process is 0. Work done in an isochoric process, because you know V is equal to a constant means delta V is equal to 0. Delta V 0 means work done will be 0. So that is also a correct statement. internal energy increase with increase in temperature. That all of us know. Kinetic interpretation of temperature. When temperature increases, internal energy increases. So this is also what? A correct statement. So what is the right answer? A, B and C are correct. A, B and C are correct. All three options are correct. I think it's clear. It's a very easy question. Yes, don't make mistake. Next. If the distance between two parallel plates of a capacitor is D, two plates of a capacitor is D, A is the area of each plate and E is the electric field, find the energy stored in the capacitor. Energy stored in a capacitor, all of you know the formula, but look at the options. It is in terms of A epsilon naught D. This is actually very simple because you know the energy density equation. What is energy density formula? Energy density is equal to half epsilon naught E square. Half epsilon naught E square is the energy density formula. Alright, what is mean by energy density? Energy per unit volume. But here they are asking energy stored in a capacitor. What is the volume of a capacitor? If plate area is A and distance of separation is D, volume is A into D. So in unit volume, this much of energy means in AD volume. How can you calculate A into D? We got the answer. Can you comment? Half epsilon naught E square AD. This is the energy stored. So it is option 1. Option 1 is the right answer. It is option 1. Very easy question from capacitor. And every day there are 2 questions they are asking from capacitor, 2 questions from ray optics. So please focus on these chapters. Next. In YDSC, lights of wavelength 600 nanometer and 480 nanometer are used. What is the minimum order of bright fringe of 480 nanometer coincides with the bright fringe of 600 nanometer? So coinciding, these type of questions are repeating. In YDSC setup, you know that there are 2 slits we are using and this is a center one. So if this is the point where the 2 bright fringes are coinciding, we have an expression for this distance. What is that distance? If I am taking that distance as x, x is equal to d by d into path difference. That's a formula. D by d into path difference. Okay. What is capital D? Distance between the slit and the screen, and small d is the distance between the 2 slits. Okay. But here both are bright fringes. Bright fringes are coinciding. Right. That means a condition for bright fringe is path difference is n lambda. So what we can write? D by d into n lambda. So we are using 2 different wavelength. One is 600 and other is 480. So if I am taking the first one as lambda 1 and n value I am just taking as n itself. I am just keeping it as n. And for the second, this is x1 and x2, what we can write? D by d into, I don't know which fringe. It can be 3rd, 4th, 5th. We don't know. We have to find that value into what? Lambda 2. That means what we assume here is the nth bright fringe for 600 nanometer is coinciding with mth bright fringe of 480. So coinciding means x1 should be equal to x2. x1 and x2 are equal. So what is x1 value? D by d. N lambda 1. What is lambda 1? 600 is equal to d by d again m into lambda 2. What is lambda 2? 480. 480. So d by d got cancelled. We get this, if you are cancelling this, we get 60n is equal to 48m. Simplifying, if you are dividing by 12, we get 5n is equal to 4m. Can you tell me the answer? They are asking minimum order of 480. So we have to find the value of m only. M only. So you can use 5 into n is equal to 4 into m. So which is the minimum value possible? Like these products should be equal means that is possible. The minimum value will be if n is equal to 4, we get 5 into 4, 20. For it to be equal, 4 into 5. So m value will be equal to 5. So m is equal to 5. Answer is 4. Is it clear? Yeah. Easy question. So please keep this formula in your mind. X d by d into n lambda for bright. At the same time, if it is dark, you have to use the other formula 2n plus 1 into lambda by 2 or 2n minus 1 into lambda by 2. Okay. Next. A body of mass m is projected with initial velocity v0 at 45 degree with horizontal. Find its angular momentum. It's a repeating question, dear students. Angular momentum at highest point about the point of projection. So you know that in projectile motion, like this will be the path of a projectile. It is projected with a velocity v naught at an angle of 45 degree. 45 degree. They are asking what is the angular momentum. Angular momentum is mvr. That means here we have to find its linear momentum, mv value. Mass is m only. Velocity at this point, I am just taking it as v. And what is that r? R is nothing but the height. And here you can see that this is which height? It is the maximum height. That means the formula for angular momentum here is L is equal to mv h. mv into h. Now what is v? V is the horizontal component of velocity, and you know that in a projectile motion, horizontal velocity is a constant. Velocity of projection is v naught, means the horizontal velocity will be v naught cos 45. That is equal to v naught by root 2. So I am substituting here L is equal to m into v naught by root 2. M into v naught by root 2. Now we have to find the value of what? H. H, we have a formula, maximum height. What is it? We remember the basic formula. It is u square. U in the sense initial velocity. So v naught square u square sine square theta. That means sine square 45 by 2g. By 2g. So simplifying, we get v naught square sine 45 1 by root 2. Squaring, we get 1 by 2. That means 1 by 2, and there is 2g, so we get by 4g. Okay, so we get mv naught into what? V naught square by 4g. That is equal to m v naught cube. V naught into v naught square is v naught cube divided by 4 root 2 g. 4 root 2 g. Okay, m v naught cube by 4 root 2 g. So 2 is the right answer. Okay, yeah, clear now? Projectile motion, angular momentum. So these are the two ideas they are using in it. Projectile motion, you know the importance of that topic. You have to study all equations like maximum height, time of flight, horizontal range, everything. Next question. If I equal to IA sin omega t plus IB cos omega t, then find the RMS value of current. RMS value of current. What is RMS value formula? I naught by root 2, where I naught is a peak value. But for that we need to standardize it. This is a linear combination of a sine function and a cos function. So if you are writing in a simple form, I equal to what? I naught sin omega t plus phi, where I naught is equal to what? I naught is equal to root of IA square plus IB square. Root of IA square plus IB square is I naught value. This idea we have studied in the chapter oscillation and waves. So root of IA square plus IB square. Then I RMS is equal to what? This divided by root 2. So this by root 2 means root of what we can write? IA square plus IB square by 2. Okay, IA square plus IB square by 2. Option 3. Okay, option 3. Easy. Okay, next question. In a parallel plate capacitor, length and width are 3 centimeter and 1 centimeter respectively. Separation between the plates is 3 micrometer. By which of the following values the capacitance increases by a factor 10? So you know the formula for capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor. It is equal to epsilon naught A by D. A by D. Okay. So here length and width are 3 and 1. So I am just substituting it epsilon naught into L into B by what? D. L into B by D. So here length is 3, breadth is 1, by the distance is also 3. Unit doesn't matter here. So here you can see the numerical number, epsilon naught is there, but numerical number is what? 1. 1. That capacitance becomes 10 times means this calculation, that means the product and then divide by the distance, that value should be equal to 10. Then only the capacitance becomes what? 10 times. That means L into B by D should be equal to 10. You have to check with options. Which all options satisfying this condition? Can you come into your answers? L into B by D is 10. Look at the first one. I mean L into B by D should be equal to 10. 6 into 5, 30 by 3. That we will get 10. So that is a possible answer. A is correct only. What about B? 5 into 2, 10 by 1. That is also possible. Okay. So this is possible. This is also possible. What about this one? C. 5 into 1, no, it is not possible. 1 into 1 into 30, it is also not possible. So the answer is A and B are possible, which means 1 is the right answer. A and B, A comma B. Okay, easy question again based on capacitor. So 2 questions came from capacitor, please note. Next, in SHM, given by the equation x is equal to a sin omega t of time period 2 seconds and amplitude 1 centimeter, ratio of distance by displacement in first 1.25 second is, it's a nice question actually. This ratio of distance to displacement in simple harmonic motion in first 1.25 seconds. That means after 1.25 seconds you have to check where will be that particle, and you have to check what is the distance covered and what is the displacement of the body. The ratio only they're asking. What is the total time period? Total time period is 2 seconds. Okay, so if you are using an idea of simple harmonic motion, see, this is the mean position. Let me assume this as a mean position. Amplitude, I'm just taking as A. Amplitude is A. Okay. Total time period is 2 seconds, 1.25 seconds. 1.25. Please note that time period is equal to 2. That means 1 second means what? T by 2. 1 second means T by 2, right? Then what about 0.25 second? 0.25 second means T by 8, isn't it? Because T is 2 seconds. So T by 8 only what? 0.25 seconds. So if you are calculating the distance traveled, this is a starting point. Distance traveled in this many time interval. So here you can see this is T by 4, coming back T by 2. So by T by 2 seconds, so total time you can write it is T by 2 plus what? T by 8. T by 2 plus T by 8. So within T by 2 time it will come back here. So what is the distance traveled? Already A plus A. A plus A. After that we have to check one T by 8 is also there. The body will be moving in this direction. So that distance also we should add to find distance traveled. So how can we find that? For that we can use X formula. X is equal to A sin omega t. A sin omega. Omega is 2 pi by t. 2 pi by t into time is T by 8. T got cancelled. So we get pi by 4. So sin pi by 4 is 45. 1 by root 2. So look at that. We are getting A by root 2. Which means this distance is equal to A by root 2. A by root 2. Okay. So we are going to find distance by displacement. Distance is equal to what? A plus A by root 2. So look at this. Distance is A plus A, that is 2A plus what? A by root 2. Divided by displacement. Displacement is, this is the starting point, this is the ending point. Displacement is only this much, right? Shortest distance between initial and final. That is only A by root 2. So take A out. So we get 2 plus 1 by root 2 divided by 1 by root 2. I mean A by root 2. A got cancelled. So we get 2 root 2 plus 1. Root 2 got cancelled. So 2 root 2 plus 1, it is option 1. Option 1 is the right answer for this question. Okay. Any doubt? No. So I think everything is clear. Now to continue with the remaining questions, Fasil sir is there. So see you tomorrow, guys. Thank you. I mean, not tomorrow. Tomorrow there is no exam. Next live will be on Tuesday, right? Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
Hello dears, again almost 10 questions we have done. Hope you're following it well. See the pattern, the same pattern what we discussed yesterday. Almost straight questions are there, just 3 to 4 were twisted. So hope you will follow it again. We go to the next question. A wire of resistance 9 ohm is bent in the form of an equilateral triangle. Find equivalent resistance between two vertices of triangle. See how easy the question it is. So it's a numerical type question. So 9 ohm is bent in the form of an equilateral triangle. So it's bent in the form of an equilateral triangle. So one triangle you make it. Okay, so it's bent. Equilateral triangle is 9 ohm is there. So 3 equal pieces. How much it is? Yeah, it is 3 ohm here. It is 3 ohm here and 3 ohm here. Across AB, for example, B. What is the net resistance? So here, this 3 and this 3 are in series. So 6 ohm we have. So here we have suppose R1, R2, and this is R3. R1 in series with R2 gives you what? 3 plus 3, that is 6 ohm. And that 6 ohm is in parallel with the R3. Simple. See, it must be done for CBSE board practice also. So that 6 and 3 are in parallel again. So we get 6 into 3 by 6 plus 3 will be the R equivalence. 6 plus 3 is 9. If you cancel it, 3. So final answer will be how much? Yeah, very good. Hadi got it, Vasu got it. That is 2 ohm. Hope I got it. 2 ohm is the correct answer. So just like similar question you can have, it's bent in the form of a circle. Then what is the net equivalent resistance across the diameter? CBSE board you might practice well. Hope I got it. Let's move to the next question. Which statements are correct? So you have to opt the correct statements here. Statement 1. Zener diode works in inverse biased in heavily doped biasing. Yeah, of course, it's correct only. You know, Zener diode is a special purpose diode which acts as a voltage regulator. You know, so it's always containing inverse bias and it is heavily doped. Correct answer. Statement 2. LED works in forward bias and are heavily bowed. Of course, light emitting diodes are always in forward bias. You should connect because current should pass through it and it converted to light. Should be heavily doped too. So statement 2 is also correct. Statement 3. Photodiode work in forward bias and are lightly doped. No, that's wrong. Photodiode should be connected in reverse bias always. You know, photodiode is light sensor circuit, we use it. So it should be always in reverse bias. So 4. Solar cells are forward biased and are lightly doped. Solar cells are not biased actually, is it? Solar cells converts light energy to electricity. So it's not biased. So that's also wrong. Statement 5. An ideal PN junction offers high resistance in reverse biasing and low resistance in forward biasing. Of course, that's correct only. Forward bias, the current passes through it. So low resistance is there. So statement 5 also correct only. So 1, 2 and 5 is correct. See, 1, 2, 5 is correct. First option is the perfect one. Yes, Hari got it. Also, all of you, that's fine. So first statement, 1, 2 and 5 are correct. 3 and 4 is wrong. Let's see the next question. What is relative shift of focal length of a lens when optical power is increased from 0.1 diopter to 2.5 diopter? Question from optics again, ray optics. So the relative shift in focal length you have to find out. Relative shift in focal length is nothing but delta f by f in modulus you have to find. Change in focal length by original focal length. So here f1 and f2 you have to find out, then changed by original you have to get it. So here we have that is f1 minus f2 by f1. f1 we have 1 by p1, that is 1 by p1 is how much? 0.1 diopter is given. So that is nothing but 10 meters. In diopter, then focal will be in meters only. Then f2 we have 2.5 diopter, so that is 1 by 2.5, that is we have 10 by 25 meters we can do. Now f1 minus f2 you have to find out. So f1 minus f2 is equal to 10 minus 10 by 25, that is nothing but it is 240 by 25, that is f1 minus f2. Now divide by f1, that is the shift, relative shift. So if you do that one, it will be equal to, if it is 10 you know, so it is 240 by 25 by 10 is there, so into 10, that is 24 by 25 we are getting relative shift. So option will be, yeah, 24 by 25. First is the correct answer. Yes, good. Hadi and Vasudev are good answer. Got it? So relative shift means change in focal length by original focal length. F1 minus F2 by F1 is the correct answer. Direct question again. Next question, let's see. The electric flux through the shaded area of square plate of side A due to point charge placed at distance of A by 2 from it as shown in figure is NQ by 48 epsilon 0. So final answer is given N into Q by 48 epsilon 0. What is the value of N it is? So due to a square plate at a distance point Q, the distance is given A by 2. What is the net electric flux passing through? So it's given. So reason area. So here is the charge kept. So this is square area. So in the square, if you this shaded area is, this is the 1/4 of the area. This is also 1/4 of the area. And this is 1/8 of the area. So if you do this one, this is 1/4 this area. And this area also 1/4. And this area is 1/8 of the area total. So side is given A here. Okay. Now due to square plate, if you do, you have to imagine a cube. Is it? So if you imagine a cube, it have 6 faces. Yes or no? So in a 6 faces, imagine that this cube is kept in between. So like Gauss's theorem, you know. So net flux will be, we have Q by epsilon 0. How many phases are there? 6 phases you can say. So through one phase it will be 1/6 of Q by epsilon 0. So net charge is Q. Okay, so here 1, 2, 3. This shaded area only have to find out it. So we can say first area will be Q is the total charge by 6 epsilon 0. Through this entire surface, its 1/4 will be plus due to first shade. Second shade also again 1/4 it is. So it will be Q by 6 epsilon 0 into 1/4 again. Plus the third one, it is 1/8 of it is. So Q by 6 epsilon 0 into 1/8. So it's done. This is the net flux. So this will be equal to, you see, the reciprocal if you take it, I mean LCM take it, 6 epsilon 0 is common there, then 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/8. Okay, so you could it as 48 as the LCM epsilon 0 here. Then it is here 1, here 2 plus 2, 4 plus 1 will be 5 Q by 48 epsilon 0. So N, the value of N you have to find out, that N is how much? 5, it is the answer. Okay, so total net flux you have to find out, Q by epsilon 0. Gauss's law only you have to consider. The similar question you might practice in your session also. Is it? Yeah, Vasu got it? 5, good. Hadi? Yes, 5, good. Okay, so here, next question we are going to. In a square loop of side length 1/√2 meter, a current of 5 ampere is flowing. Find the magnetic field at its center in microtesla. So again, a numerical type question. So you have to imagine a square loop. So a square loop it is. Current I is passing through it. Then you have to find the magnetic field at its center. So you know, at the center, through one part you have to find out first of all, then into 4 will be the correct answer. So it's a finite length is there. Then if so, this angle is theta 1, this angle is theta 2. If you do it, then theta 1 and theta 2, then you know the final answer will be 4 times mu 0 I by 4 pi a into sine theta 1 plus sine theta 2. The base equation you might remember. Is it? So 4 times, like that one shade is. Then all the 4 will give the magnetic field at the center. So net field will be 4 into mu 0 I by 4 pi a into sine theta 1 plus sine theta 2. It's a square loop only. So theta 1 and theta 2 will be 45 degrees each. Is it? Then A will be actually, this distance is A. So from center to this one, will be half of, one side is given 1/√2 meters is given. So it is 1/√2 meters. So its half will be A. So if you substitute here, this will be net magnetic field B equal to 4 into mu 0 is 4 pi into 10 raised to minus 7 we have into I, the current is given 5 ampere. So 5 divided by 4 pi into A. A will be half of 1/√2. So that is 1/2 √2. Is it? Into Sine theta 1, sine 45 it is. Sine 45, you know, it is 1 by root 2 plus 1 by root 2. Is a calculation. So if you do it, it will be equal to 1 by root 2 plus 1 by root 2. It is root 2. So 2 by root 2 is that's root 2. Then this 1 by 2 root 2. We go to numerator. So 2 into root 2. That's 4 comes there. So 4 and 5. That's 20. So it will be 4 times 4 pi cancels. 20 into 10 raised to minus 7. So it is 4 into 2, that's 8. 8 into 10 raised to minus 6 Tesla will be there. So the answer will be, in micro Tesla you have to answer, so it will be 8 micro Tesla. 8 micro Tesla is the correct answer. You got it. Okay? Then Vasu, fine. So here, if you rearrange it, then you can answer. You got it? Next question, let's see. Satellite A is launched in a circular orbit of radius r. So from gravitation chapter. Satellite B is launched in a circular orbit of radius 1.03 r. Then time period of B is greater than A by approximately. So time period of satellite equation is a concept here. Based on that, we know time period T is equal to r. It's a change in time period, the percentage change. Delta T by T into. Now, if you multiply with 100%, you can convert to this percentage also. Is that equation clear for you? So, this is a percentage change. Delta T by T. Then 2 pi by root gm is a constant. Root r cube. Squared it. So, 3 by 2 power 3 by 2 into the change in delta r by r. The dimensions chapter might have gone through error analysis also. So, percentage change to find. This is a method. Okay. So, here if you substitute it. Delta T by T, that is equal to 3 by 2 into delta r is a change in radius, is given 1.3. So RB is 1.03 r and RA is how much? It is r only. So the change delta r will be, the difference will be 0.03 r. That is delta r. So delta r by r is how much? 0.3. So we have delta r by r is equal to 0.03. Difference will be. So here if you do, this will be equal to delta r by r is 0.03 into 100%. So 0.03 into 100 is 3. 3 into 3 9. 9 by 2 is answer. 9 by 2% is how much? 4.5% is the correct answer. So option is 2. Correct answer. Yes, Vasu, Hadi, got it. Okay. So it's about this satellite again, a new pattern, new question it is. Yesterday and all we didn't see that one, so focus on this also. Okay. So yes, stay tuned. We'll go to the next questions, and Mr. Sunir will lead you for the next session. Okay. Stay tuned.
Okay, right. Hi guys, we are going to the last 4 or 5 questions, and we have 4 or 5 simple questions to go through. Okay, so I hope you are enjoying the discussion so far. Yes, hi, all of you. Like yes. Okay, fine. So I saw your messages. Hi to all. Fine. Let us continue. Okay, right. An electron jumps from principal quantum state A to C by releasing photon of wavelength 200 angstrom. I don't know when. Whenever I start a discussion, it will be either a dual nature or atoms or nuclei. These kind of questions will be coming first. Today also, just a coincidence. Maybe 2000 angstrom, and from state B to C by releasing of photon of wavelength 6000 angstrom. Okay, angstrom. Then the final wavelength of the photon for transition, not transistor, transition. Okay, this is transition from A to B. Okay, so we have given the first transition was from A to C, from an energy level A to energy level C. So energy difference is going to be EC minus EA, final energy minus initial energy, right? Okay, the second transition is from B to C. So energy difference will be EC minus EB, right? And then the last transition is from A to B. So it is going to be EB minus EA, right? And in these cases, different photons are emitted. Energy will be different, so therefore different photons will be emitted. And it's a very simple question. We have to find out what is the wavelength of photon emitted in the third case if it is from A to B. Okay, see, if I go for the first transition, look at this. We are going to the first transition. It was from A to C. So a final energy level is EC. EC minus EA. Initial energy level was EA, right? C is one energy level, A is another energy level. So EC minus EA is the change in energy when electron transit from C to A or A to C, which is calculated as hc by lambda, correct? Hc by lambda, right? We know hc, let me keep it as it is. Wavelength is given in angstrom. What was the wavelength given? 2000. So 2000 angstrom is the wavelength of photon emitted in this transition. Let us check the next transition. It is from B to C, correct? So how will you write the equation for that? Energy level of C minus energy level B, energy difference between the two initial and final energy levels is equal to hc divided by what? Hc divided by the new wavelength is given as 6000 angstrom, right? 6000 angstrom. Fine. Now you have to find out what is the photon emitted, what is the wavelength of the photon emitted from A to B. So if you want to go for A to B, we should get EB minus EA, correct? We have to get EB minus EA, final energy level minus initial energy level. So EB minus EA will be some HC divided by lambda. So whatever comes here, that is your answer, correct? Okay, so how will you get EB minus EA? See, look at equation number 1 and 2. Equation number 1 and equation number 2. In this one, if you subtract equation number 2 from equation number 1, if I go for equation number 1 minus 2, what is the result? EC minus EA, correct? Minus EC plus EB, that will be the LHS altogether, correct? Is equal to RHS is going to be HC by 2000 minus HC by 6000. That's it. Now look at this. You can cancel this one. EC gets cancelled from this. EB minus EA. We directly get EB minus EA. What is EB minus EA? That is what we are looking for. Correct? EB minus EA. Right. So then EB minus EA is equal to HC. We can go for 12,000 as the LCM. Right? And what will you get? We have to go for 2. That is 6HC minus 2HC. Correct? That is going to be 4HC. So we can get EB minus EC is equal to, EB minus EA is equal to, we have 4HC divided by 12,000. Look at that. It is HC divided by 3,000. This is what we are looking for. Whatever comes in the denominator, that is our lambda we are looking for. So that is 3,000. That is our correct answer. It is option 1. Okay. So electron transition from one state to the other. Fine. Let us try the next question. Yeah, a plane convex lens. Actually, it is a plano-convex lens. Okay, plano-convex lens of refractive index 1.5 and radius of curvature, curved surface 20 centimeter, present in air, having focal length of f1. Right. There is another plano-convex again. Okay, it is a plano-convex lens of refractive index 1.5 and ROC stands for radius of curvature, we know, 30 centimeter, placed in a liquid of refractive index, okay, this is RI, refractive index of 1.2. Yes, so first lens is kept in air, second lens is kept in another medium, right? Do you remember the first day's discussion? In the live discussion, we had an optics question which is a little complicated. That was the only set of 2 or 3 questions from ray optics we got, which was that was the whole tricky question in the whole set of paper. Rest of the questions were very easy. But this question from ray optics is going to be easy now. It's a very easy question. We know how to find out focal length of a plano-convex lens. If you know, If it is a plano-convex lens, one of the radius of curvature will be infinity. So when we write like lens maker's formula, we get only 1 by f is equal to n minus 1 into just 1 by r, right? Because the other one will be 1 by infinity, that is going to be 0. So if I go for the first lens 1 by f1 is equal to, see, refractive index, it is kept in air. It is kept in air, so I can write just n minus 1. Refractive index of the lens is 1.5 minus 1 into 1 by, what is the radius of curvature we got? Radius of curvature is 20 centimeters. So what is the result? We got 0.5 divided by 20. So that is 1 by 40. So what is your f1? f1 is equal to 40 centimeters. Fine. You're asked to find out the ratio of f1 to f2. So we need f2 also now. What is f2? 1 by f2, the only difference here, you should be careful, like, you know, it is kept not in air, it is kept in a medium. So we have the equation n2 by n1, right? 1.5 is the refractive index of the lens, 1.2 is the refractive index of the medium, correct? Yes, minus 1 into radius of curvature is also different, it is 30 centimeter. So it is going to be 1 by 30. That's it. So what is this? 0.3. So we get 0.3 divided by 1.2 into 1 by 30. Yes. 0.3 by 1.2 is going to be 4. So 1 by f2 is equal to 1 by 4 into 1 by 30. We got 1 by 20. 1 by 120. So what is f2 now? f2 is equal to 120 centimeters. See how easily we found direct substitution of the values in the lens maker's formula. We got what f1 and f2. Take the ratio. f1 by f2 is 30 by 40, right? And we get 30 by 40. Yes. f1 by f2 is 30 divided by 120. Sorry, 40 divided by 120. So we get 3 by 4. Wait, so we have 40, f1 is equal to 40 and f2 is equal to 120. So we get, wait, what is the ratio we got? 1, yes, 1 by, we have to take f1 by f2, right? Yes, f1 is going to be 40 and we have 120 here. Yes, so we get 1 by 3. So that was the answer, 3, 4, correct? Okay, now moving on to the next. Acceleration. Acceleration of a solid cylinder purely rolling an inclined plane of inclination theta. Yes, another direct question from the rotational motion. We know what is the equation for acceleration acting on a body is g sine theta, right? Rolling down on an inclined surface. G sine theta is 1 plus k square by r square, right? What is that? K stands for radius of gyration. What is k square for r square for a solid cylinder? We have a solid cylinder. For solid cylinder, we know mk square is equal to mr square by 2. So these two gets cancelled. We know k square by r square is just 1 by 2. Substitute that value here. We get the final answer. A is equal to g sine theta divided by 1 plus 1 by 2. Correct? So g sine theta divided by 3 by 2 and acceleration is going to be 2 by 3 g sine theta, right? That was the answer and we have, you know, option. See the direct substitution of the values here, easy calculation. Fine. Next one. Yes, find the maximum possible velocity for the given angle of banking theta on a curved road of radius r having coefficient of friction mu. See, I have nothing to say about this question. You are asked to find out what is the safe turn speed on a banked road, right? Just the equation. See, we need Vmax, maximum velocity, safe turn speed on a banked road. So can you tell me what could be the, yes, yeah, what could be the option for this one? Just the equation, we know, right? Vmax is equal to root of gr into mu plus tan theta divided by 1 minus mu tan theta, right? So if you remember the equation, just select it and keep going. Fine. Go to the next one. Yes. So work done. Work done required to break a drop of radius r to 27 drops equal to 20 different drops of equal radius is 10 joule. So work done is given. Now, work done to break a drop of radius r into 64 drops of equal radii is x joule. Then what is the value of x is the question. Okay. So this is a numerical question. We have to find out the answer. See, surface tension, the work done to drop, like, divide a drop or combine a drop. We know how we did these kind of questions a lot before. And always the number of drops will be a perfect cube, correct? So that we can easily find out the radius of the broken ones. See, what happens when we break? If it is 27, we know the final radius. When you break it into 27 drops, if the initial radius Ri, suppose Ri is equal to capital R, when you divide that into 27 drops, we know radius final is going to be R by 3, correct? Cube of 3 is 27. We equated the volume. I hope you remember the steps, right? And in the second case, initial radius is R, suppose. Then see the final radius, by splitting that into 64 drops, it is going to be just R by 4. Yes, we know what is the equation to find the work done, right? Work done, W is equal to surface tension into change in surface area, right? Change in surface area. This was the equation. So we are going to calculate that in one single step. How will you calculate that? Work done in the first case. Work done in the first case is given as 10 joule. So we can say 10 joule is equal to, correct? 10 joule is equal to surface tension S into, what is a change in area in the first case? Change in area in the first case is going to be, the final area is area of 27 drops of this radius, correct? Yes. So we splitted that into 27 drops of R by 3 radius. So I can say it is 27 times 4 pi into R by 3 the whole square, right? 4 pi R square. This is the total final area after breaking into 27 drops. 27 into area of one of the drop. Minus, what was the initial area? 4 pi R square. It was one single drop. Hope it is okay, right? Yes. In the second case, right, I am taking the ratio divided by x divided by, okay, this is the first equation and I am writing the second equation now. Second equation is work done is x joule. We have to find the value of x only. Work done is x joules. Now, the same liquid drop, so surface tension remains the same. What will be the final area when you split that into 64 drops of equal radius? See, 64 drops of equal radius, we can go for 64 into 4 pi into what? Into R by 4, right? R by 4 the whole square minus 4 pi R square. Okay, this is the ratio. See, I formed two equations and I have taken the ratio there itself. That's what. You can cancel the surface tension S and you see 4 pi R square, 4 pi R square, 4 pi R square is common in both numerator and denominator. So that is gone, correct? What is remaining? 10 divided by x. See, 10 divided by x is equal to 27 divided by, see, 27 into 1 by 9, 3 square, correct? 27 into 1 by 9, that is t square, minus 1, right? And everything is gone, right? So it's only 1 here. Yes, 4 pi R square is taken out, that is getting cancelled. Divided by, next one, 64 into, what is this? 1 by 4 the whole square, 1 by 16 minus 1. See, now we can find out that easily. Look at this, 27 by 9 is going to be 3. 3 minus 1 divided by 64 into, divided by 16 is going to be 4. 4 minus 1, right? Yes. So what is this ratio? 2 by 3. Now can you find out x? Yes. So 10 by x is equal to 2 by 3. So we can say x is equal to 3 into 10 by 2. Yes, yes, Abdul Hadi. 15 joules. That is the value of x. Okay, right. So these were the few questions that was remaining from physics. So we have completed that now. So this was the last question. And I hope you enjoyed the discussion. Yes, okay. And we will be back on live like, you know, after the next exam. Anyway, tomorrow and day after tomorrow we don't have exams, right? So we don't have live also. So we'll be meeting you all on Tuesday again back. Okay, stay tuned. All the best. Thank you.